Alright guys, welcome to the channel. In today's video, we'll be playing some 5-minute game, probably some 10-minute game. In today's video, we'll be playing some 10-minute game where we'll be explaining our thought process as best as I can. I'll also be accepting challenges from viewers. So if you are watching and you love to play against me, just send the challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated and I'm gladly going to accept it. Without further ado, let's play some 5-minute game to get started. No, let's play some 10-minute game. Let's play some 10-minute game. On the road to 2-2, let's get some 10-minute game going. Okay. Playing Tasik from Poland. Okay, the account looks good. Let's go. We are going for the French defense. I expect to see this move. Let's go for the French defense. Okay, my opponent seems to know what they are doing. We might see this push. We might see this capture. But I think pushing here is usually the best move. And my opponent pushes. I love to play this move, going for a sideline, but the kind of position I get after playing this move, sometimes it's nice, sometimes it's just extremely terrible. So I'm not interested in having a terrible position this time around. So let's go for something standard. Love to capture here, but let's do this. I think I have my best win. Well, that's in Blitz game. My best win against a titled player. I think I have it in this line of the French defense. I was playing as black and I have some very solid position. And I think I ended up delivering the fatal check here and my opponent just resigned. Right, my opponent is thinking, which is nice. Let them think. Okay, I would love to capture that pawn in the center of the board, but maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I want to play a move like this, trying to say there's nothing hopping in here, because this knight might just hop in here and be a menace. Can I capture here? I think I can always capture there. Maybe I can push forward next. Maybe I can push forward next and try to put my bishop here. Okay, so let's see what my opponent is thinking. Do I capture? Do I castle? Okay, I think I'm going to castle now. I'm going to castle. I also feel like playing a move like this, but I think I might just go for this and this. Okay, my opponent just want to push all their pawns here, going crazy. What if I just do this? Trying to force things. What if I just go here? Trying to just force things, and if they capture here, then I can capture here. And what if they do this? Maybe I might want to capture here. Okay, regardless of how I capture, there's really nothing much going on here. So I don't think I want to. I want my pieces lying dormant and not being very active. With these pawn moves, I don't think I want my pieces just being dormant there. I think I really want my pieces in some active squares. Do I capture here? If I capture here, my opponent captures. Capture. What if I just go here? I really want to do this. Let's capture here first. Let's capture there. I think I want to capture here. My opponent has to be careful of how they capture. Maybe they will capture with a bishop. And then I can strike this way, trying to ask some questions over here. I already have two pieces looking at this quest. The pretty girl Rajani, welcome to the channel. I'm happy to see you here. And hi, I hope you're having a nice day. Okay, my opponent is thinking, how do they recapture? I don't like the recapture that way. I don't like it. Okay, I think I might be interested in this now. And maybe I'll go here next and try to put a bishop. Yeah, that will just be an extremely juicy diagonal. That will be a very juicy diagonal. That will be a sniper bishop from a different planet. All right. Not sure what my opponent is cooking, but might not be something nice. Might not be something nice. And I really feel like capturing here. Probably doesn't do anything. So my opponent is setting up some sacrifice here. I don't think so. I want to play a move like this. Maybe trade these pieces off. But this is my best bishop, and that's their worst bishop. I would like to play a move like this, trying to pile up on this pawn. Looks like a logical move. I don't like that this bishop is still sitting on the back rank. That's something I don't really appreciate. I don't like it. What if I just go here instead? Maybe try to bully this bishop away. And maybe create a space over here. Let's do this. Let's try to pile up on this pawn. Let's try piling up on that pawn. Okay, I expect maybe my opponent is going to capture here. Oh, that's actually not bad as well. That's not bad. Let's go here. I think I want to do this. I want my rooks to be connected. Okay. Alright, my opponent is taking away the connected rooks away from me. They are saying no way you are connecting those rooks. I really feel like capturing here. I really want to do that, but I don't think there's any way I can do that. Ooh. Looking like maybe my opponent might try this move with a check here. And maybe win this pawn. But immediately I go there, I think I can play this move, and I think I'm just fine. I think I'm fine. B, welcome to the channel. Happy to see you here. My opponent is thinking. Can we get to 2-2 today? I'd love to get to 2-2. My opponent is thinking of how to make progress. I wish I can add another attacker to this bishop, but I can't. Can I go and kick this? Do I gain anything from kicking that knight away? I don't really gain anything from that. I don't gain anything from that. Okay, I told you guys they might be planning to go here. They might be planning to go give check and going for some checkmate here. They might be planning to go for some checkmate, which I don't appreciate, but I have to acknowledge. I don't appreciate it, but I have to acknowledge it. Okay. The problem is that at the end of the line, they are threatening checkmate. If I capture this pawn, my opponent captures here, and when I capture here, then comes this check, and when I move away, then they just sack here, and that's just checkmate, and I might even lose this bishop if there is no checkmate. But there is. So I think I want to play a move like this and probably kick this out. And I want to play a move like this, defending this square and hitting this. I think that's something I might want to do. Now this check is no longer available. I'm hitting this bishop. I think I might love to capture here. But I don't see what I gain from doing that. I don't see what I gain from doing that. I wish I can roll it. I wish I can magically roll a rook over here, but I can't. My opponent can also not capture here. Because if they captured here, when I capture this way, well, that's just a pin on the queen, and the queen is lost. That would be a pin on the queen, and the queen would be lost. So they can't do that. They would love to do that, but they can't do that. So what is my opponent going to play here? I really wish I can remove this bishop, but the moment I put the bishop here, this move becomes available. Should I be scared of that move? I probably should. I think I should be scared of that move. I think I should. I should. I think I shouldn't allow that move. Rapid today, yes, Yusuf. Let's have some rapid chess. Let's play some very serious chess today. Let's play some very serious chess that won't be filled with blunders. Ooh, I think I could have captured here. Okay, I can't. I was thinking maybe I could have captured here, and my opponent wants to go, just trying to go crazy this way. Move I might not really appreciate. Move I might not really appreciate. This is an attacker of my king, so maybe I just remove it. Maybe I should just remove it. Maybe I just remove it and probably play this move and then go here and then bring my queen over. Let's go here and let's do this. Ooh, did I just give my opponent that chance? Looks like I just did. Looks like I just did. But I think I'm on time to play a move like this and maybe get the queens traded or what have you. My dark squares are really weak. The dark squares around my king are really weak, but the good thing is that I still have a dark square bishop. I still have a dark square bishop. This bishop is just a glorified pawn now. That bishop is not doing much. I wish it is doing very much, but the bishop is not doing much. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, gentlemen. Thank you. Yusuf, thank you. It's actually afternoon now. It will be evening in a few minutes. Ooh. Ooh. What's that move? I don't like the move, but what can I do? I think I can just go away. Wait, my opponent is still offering me this pawn. My opponent is offering me the pawn because they have this check and they pick up this bishop. So I don't think that's a pawn I want to accept. That's likely not a pawn I want to accept. If I capture this pawn, this checks comes in and I lose my bishop. Okay, I don't think I want to do that. So let's go here. Maybe they want to play this move. I'm just going to say be my guest because I have intentions of playing a move like this, and actually looking for a way to actually develop this bishop. Develop this bishop. This bishop is a glorified pawn for now. That is just confirmed. A confirmed glorified pawn for now. Let's do this. I think I want to have my bishop here. Since the dark squares around my king, it's really not too nice. Ooh. Wow. My opponent is just slowly destroying me. My opponent is slowly destroying me. Wow, wow, wow. Guys, I'm getting slowly suffocated. Wow. I would love to go here, but I can't anymore. I can't go there because of this bishop. And this my bishop is just locked out of the game. How did I get myself here? My own bishop is locked out of the game. I think I might want to do this, and then maybe put my bishop here. Where's this knight going? Maybe it goes here, and try to land here. Can I do anything much about that? Wow. Can I just sacrifice a pawn just to try to improve this? I think I would. I think I have to just let me sacrifice a pawn. Trying to improve my bishop. My bishop is terrible. My bishop is just extremely terrible. So let me sack a pawn and try to improve the bishop. That's some amazing game from my opponent. To be honest, that's some really amazing game from my opponent. And, let's go here. With intentions of probably just going here, just trying to lock it up and having my bishop in a decent square. Okay. Where's the knight going? Not too sure. Let's go here. I have intentions of going here, check. So I want to see how my opponent is going to respond to it. All right. My opponent responds very well, if you ask me. I really want to put my bishop here for one reason. Trying to go for activity, but I'm not seeing a way to do that. With this sniper bishop over here, I'm really not seeing a good way to do that. Ooh, looks like I can play this move. What if I go here? I'm hitting this and hitting this. So maybe they might just play this move. And then my rook can start getting into the game. They sack a pawn. They sack the pawn. They sack a pawn back. Doesn't look bad. Doesn't look like a bad idea. You ask me? Doesn't look like a bad idea. My king side is not happy. This is not a very happy king side. Let's go here. I'm setting up checkmate here. That's what I'm setting up. Just trying to set up some checkmate. I feel like my opponent can go for this fork. Guys, this position is not really easy to play. Okay. Guys, I think I'm just happily going to trade this queen. I think I should trade these queens. Let's trade the queens. Let's trade that queens. And get away. Now maybe I'm trying to flag my opponent. Do I want to capture here? I probably don't want to do that. But if I don't do that, I think I'm going to lose this pawn. Do I want to lose that pawn? I probably don't want to. So let's go. Let's go. Let's play fast. I think I should be able to flag my opponent. Let's try to win on the time. Ooh, I'm babysitting this pawn. Not a very nice pawn to babysit. Ooh. My opponent might be interested in just rolling over here and giving me some checks I don't really appreciate. What do I do? I'm trying to win this pawn. I'm trying to win this pawn. Okay. Guys. Ooh. What do I do? What do I do? Am I getting checkmated? Let's go here. Guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. I think I've made the wrong choice. I think I've made the wrong choice. Wow. I made the wrong choice. I made the wrong choice. Oh, I should have gone somewhere different. Oh, that was a good game. That was a good game. Wow. Wow. That was a great game. Let's see if let's see what I played in that game. Let's see how the game went. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That game was really complicated. My king was not too happy. Wow, we played some terrible games, but I never stood a chance. I really never stood a chance against my opponent. I really never stood any chance. Uh, we played some terrible games and just ended up losing. I never stood a chance. My opponent dominated that game from the beginning to the end. Let me try to set this so we can actually see move classifications. I think there is nothing in this game. Let's get another game rolling. Let's get another one rolling. Let's get another game rolling. Okay, what do we have here? Let's go here. Going for the French again. Okay, let's go. We have the advanced variation of the French. Let me go here, attack this pawn, and do this. I would love to see this move. He just wins me a pawn, but my opponent doesn't go for that. Let's go here. Put a knight here. I think in the French defense, what I learned is that whenever they move this knight, here, you really want to capture here. That's what I learned. It's been a while since I learned that. Not sure if that's still very accurate, but I think it should be okay. Chess doesn't move. Chess is not that dynamic game that just changes every time. So I think what I learned should still be okay. I think I might want to play this move. My mistake in the last game is that I became really passive. I played in a way that I just became really passive. What's your peak rating? My peak rating is 1000, 2000, 2009. Let's ooh. I thought is 2198. I was very close to 22, but I couldn't get to 22. That's my peak rating. My opponent wants to capture this pawn and capture this knight and destroy my king and my pawn structure in the center. Not something I think I appreciate, so that's why I'm moving that knight. I wish I had money to donate. Success, thank you, thank you. I'm happy to see you here. I am happy to see you here, whether you donate or not. Um, okay, what is my opponent cooking? All right, maybe my opponent is. Guys, I almost blundered. Ooh, my opponent can play this. Looking like a blunder, but it is not. I think I'm just surviving. That move looks like a blunder, but it's not. Looks like my opponent can play this. If my opponent is trying to sacrifice here and come in with a check, but it does nothing. Okay, let's do this. My opponent is threatening a checkmate here, which I can't allow. So I'm just going to play that move. And I really wish to do this now. Ooh, I think I have to capture this way. I wanted to be fancy, but being fancy would have cost me a lot in that. Let's play something like this. Looks like my opponent might play this move. And I'm not sure I want to trade the dark square bishop. I'm not sure that's something I want to do. I am not sure that's something I want to do. Because I have my dark square will become weak. The dark squares around my king side will just become weak. I have ideas of going for moves like this. Opening up a discovered attack on the king, on the queen. My opponent is likely going to play this move. My opponent is likely going to just attack my queen, attack my rook. My opponent is likely going to play this move, just attack this rook. I think that's a challenging move. And I don't think I want to trade my bishop. I think I might want to play a move like this, but playing that move comes with a problem because my opponent can then sack here. And when I capture, the capture here will check. And my rook would be hanging. At the end of that line, my rook would be hanging because I'll have to maybe move my king somewhere else. So what if I just play a move like this? Trade the kings. Or what if I ignore and play this move? What if I just ignore for a move and just go there? Let's think about this move. If I play this move, my opponent has to move that queen. And where are they going to move it to? They're moving it probably here. And I feel like capturing here, but it doesn't do much. Okay, I think I might want to just block. Let's block this way. I might want to just block. And now okay, let's go here. My opponent has to be worried about this. They have to look out for that move. That's a nice move waiting to happen. That is a nice move waiting to happen. And even if the move doesn't come with a discovered attack on the queen, I really think I should do it so that my bishop can become an active piece. Because for now, my bishop is just sitting there, not doing too much. T-Bot21, happy to see you here. Welcome to the channel. Bright, welcome to the channel. I'm happy to see all of you here. I am happy to see all of you here. Okay, opening goes there. I feel like adding another attacker to this. Let's go. Add another attacker to this pawn. I'm trying to win that pawn. Maybe my opponent might play a move like this, which might not be a move I appreciate. My opponent might play a move like this, tactically defending this pawn, saying if you capture here, I capture here, and if you capture here, then comes this killer move, and your queen is under attack, and I just grab a pawn here, and I'm threatening to just move my bishop somewhere, open up a discover check on your king. Which, okay, they went for it. What if I just go here, trade, and I just capture this way? With that, my bishop is an active piece. With that, my bishop would be an active piece. And I think I might want to do this, but this pawn is quite weak. But let's go. I think I would appreciate having an active piece. I think that's something I would appreciate. Okay, let's go here. Okay, this pawn is kind of weak. Ooh, that's a bad move, guys. That is a bad move. Except I'm missing something. That move is looking bad. It looks like I can play this move now. It looks like I can play that move. But my opponent might capture here. It looks like when I go here, my opponent can capture here, and when they do that, what can I play? Wow. I really feel like going here, but I'm thinking, what if my opponent goes here? That's what I'm thinking about. What if your opponent goes there? Let's go here. Think we are going to figure it out. If my opponent gives this check, it's just a meaningless check because I can block this way. So the check does nothing. If they capture here, I feel like going here, but maybe I get it with a check here. Okay. Ooh. Think I might want to step away. I might want to just step away. Because if I keep remaining in this square, I think I can capture here, can't I? Can't I? But my queen might just get attacked this way. Guys, this position is crazy. The position is crazy. And if I go here, my opponent is going to strike with this move, and that move will just save the queen. And if I go here, the same thing, they can play this move. And I would love to stay in a square where I keep this square defended. That's something I would love to do. That's something I would love to do. I think I can play this move. I think this is a move I can play. And if my opponent tries to attack me this way, I just pick up this. I think I can play that move. And by playing that move, I'm also guarding this square, and I'm making sure there is no check happening. But what if my opponent goes here? What if my opponent goes there? That will be a triple fork. That will be a fork on this piece. On my queen here, a fork here, and also a fork here. Wow. This is really complicated. This is very complicated. This is very complicated. Can I capture here? Capture here. Doesn't look like it does the job. What if I go here? I am really scared of this check. To be honest, I am scared of that check. Oh, I think I can still do this. I can do this, can't I? The issue is that my opponent gives me this check. And looks like this knight check. That knight check might... Okay, there's no knight check there. Let's go here. Maybe they can go here. I think I'm just going to capture here. If they try to attack me here, okay. Alright, looks like they can try to attack me now. Wow. Wow, my opponent is destroying me in this one. Ooh, I have to give up my queen. I have to give up my queen. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? I have to give up my queen. I'm just down 2 points of material. This is not looking good. This is not looking good, guys. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. Let's go here. I think I might want to play a move like this. Go away, you evil queen. Go away, you evil queen. My opponent wants to make sure they keep the pin alive. Very nasty pin. Alright. Are they trying to go here? And maybe trade a piece of rook, trade one of the rooks. Maybe they are planning to go there. Let's do this. Let's go. Feel like going here next. feel like going here next. Trying to say, dear queen, what's your plan? Dear queen, what is your plan? I'm threatening back rank checkmate here if my opponent is not paying attention. I think my opponent shouldn't miss that. My opponent shouldn't miss that. Why are you running? Why are you running? Portrait Seeker, what do you mean I'm running? Am I running? What is the name of this game? This is called chess. This is called chess. The game is called chess, and I'm playing it from chess.com. I think my opponent has this move. They have that move. Ooh, what is my opponent thinking? Okay. Wow. My opponent plays something else. Something else. And what they played is quite nasty. I think I want to sack here. Guys, I want to sack here. Or what if I give this check? And when they play this move, then I go here. Think they can go here then. Let's go for this sack. We are just hoping our opponent plays something not too nice, and I doubt they are going to do that. That's a piece sacrifice that can't be accepted. But it doesn't look like I'm doing anything with it. I can go here and I can do some things, but it's not looking like I'm doing anything too out of the ordinary. It doesn't look like a move out of the ordinary. I don't expect my opponent to capture here. This is how they lose. If they capture there, well, that's just checkmate. So they can't capture there. And so what are they going to do? So what is my opponent going to do now? Just secure your back rank. If you ask me, that's what I'm going to say to my opponent. Just secure your back rank. Wow. Ooh. I feel like going here. I don't know if I should worry about this check. Let's go here. We are going to worry about it later on. That's a move we are going to worry about later on. Let's go here. How do I even block this? I really wish I can play something else. What if I block it this way? Okay, they can capture it with check. Not something I think I want to see. Alright, let's go here. How did I get to trap? How did I trap myself that way? How did I end up trapping myself that way? Not looking like a good... Oh, guys. I messed up. Timing it. I messed that up. There's really no good way to do to achieve anything there now. Let's go here. Let's do this. I'm not sure why I'm doing that. That's just a bad move. If you ask me, that's just a bad move. That's a bad move. Oh, guys, I'm lost. I am lost. I'm just lost. I am just completely lost in this game. My opponent can give a check here. Okay, they decide to give that check. Wow. Looks like my opponent is going for something not too nice. Wow. 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 I think I'm a little bit rusty in rapid games. I think I'm quite rusty in rapid. I am a little bit rusty. Let's see what happened in that game. Let's see what happened here. Oh, I mistakenly started another game. Let's see what's happening here. This account not looking too bad. Oh, 2 losses in a row. 2 losses, 2 games, 2 losses. Let's go again. Okay, I feel like going here next. And what do we even have here? Sometimes chess.com data game opening explorer just calls out opening that it is not. This is called night Indian game. I'm not sure if that's correct. Indian game night variation. I think it is. I think it is correct. Since we went for something along the lines of Queen's Gambit, moving the knight somewhere is called, they just call it the Indian game. Let me castle my king. I want to capture here. I want to push forward and forward. I feel like pushing forward and forward. Let me bring my rook into the game. My opponent really wants a close position. Let's go here. They might capture here. Okay, the captures there. Not one capture I was expecting. Okay. I was thinking along the lines of going here, but my opponent just takes that away from me. My opponent just says, no, you're not going there. Let's go here. I have intentions of playing moves like this, trying to set up some one move checkmate there that my opponent is not going to fall for. So I want to push this way. I think I love this bishop. My opponent bishop, dark square bishop, is really not contributing to the game right now. That's not an amazing bishop. That's not an amazing bishop right now. Okay, my opponent is going for some check here. A check I'm not going to buy, and because of that, I think I should play this move. Trying to force that knight and that bishop away from this diagonal, and maybe then I can hop in a knight here and probably. Oh, I thought I was pushing the bishop away from the diagonal, but apparently I wasn't doing any of that. I really wish I'm not going to trade my bishop. But here we are. I'm going to have to trade it. I really wish I'm not trading this bishop, but I think we are going to trade it now. I really wish we are not trading it, but we are trading it. We are going to have to trade it because I was cooking something along the lines of coming here and I'm trying to sack something here. Let's capture here. Can we see this? Can we get this? I feel like going here, but that's asking for too much trouble. That's asking for too much trouble that I may not want to be part of. I feel like going here and going here. Maybe I can just go here. Maybe try to reroute a rook here. I'm not sure where I want to put that rook. At least not yet. I'm not too sure where I want that rook. I feel like going here and here. Let's go here. If I go here, is my opponent just going to bring a rook over here? Or maybe bring a rook over here? Should I worry about that move? I don't think so. Let's go here. If my opponent is not paying attention, I have moves like this. I have moves like that. The problem with my opponent position is this bishop. The bishop is not doing well. The bishop is not contributing anything in the game. That's one of my opponent's biggest problem. The bishop That bishop is not their best piece, is not their happiest piece. I have intentions of going here, and that will be a fork on this and this. I also have intentions of landing this knight here. Okay, my opponent is saying, my opponent claim is that if you go here, I'm just going to capture here. I'm going to capture there, and I don't think that's something I want to see. So let's do this. Let's do this. Ooh, I was thinking if I had some nastiness along these lines, trying to trap the rook. And it's looking like I might have something. Okay. I think I'm happy to see that move. That's not a move I'm not happy to see. That's a move I'm happy to see. Okay. Let's do this. I feel like going in here, but I'm not sure what I'm doing there. All right. How do I create something from nothing? Let's go here. Try to attack this. Oh, I just gave up this pawn. But I think I'll be happy to exchange this pawn for this. That's something I'll be happy to do. Okay. So my opponent says, don't do that. I'm not interested. Let's go here. I think I want to go here. If I can trade the rook and trade the queens and then put this pawn somewhere nice. For now, oh guys, I just gave back the advantage. I just gave back that advantage. I just gave it back. I gave it back. My opponent dark square bishop is not a very happy piece now. That's the only thing I have going on for me in the game. That's the only thing going on for me in the game. That bishop is not so much. That's not a very happy bishop. Let's go here. I think I might want to play a move like this. Try to pile up on this pawn. Let's go here. I might also want to play a move like this. Or maybe a move like this. My opponent is on the defensive, which is something I think I should take advantage of. Alright, let's go here. Ooh, they can go for a trade now. Wow, that's not nice. How did I overlook that? My opponent can go for a trade now. I really wish they can't, but they can. My opponent can go for a trade now. And how am I going to infiltrate? I would be up a pawn. That's what taking note of. Okay. Is there a way I can decline the trade? I don't know why they play that move. I think that's not a very nice move. Because now if they go here, I have intentions of going here. Check. I just capture here. And if they capture here, I can capture here with check before I capture here. So I don't know why they play that move. Not looking like the best of moves for my opponent. Alright, and I think I would really love to remain in this diagonal just to put pressure here and then try to bring my rooks in my king into the game. And then I'm slowly going to bring my king into the game. That's the issue. Was there checkmate? Was there checkmate somewhere? Noah, bye. Alright, bye. Both genius. What is I think there's a lot of things in this chat. Let's go back to the game before we lose focus. Okay. Let's start bringing the king into the game. Let me try bringing my king into the game. This is the square I want my king to be in. All right, and I can also play a move like this and then capture here. Okay, not now, not now. I think I might have ideas of going here, sacking something here. Okay, my opponent sacks there. I'm not sure I understand that move. I'm not sure I fully understand the motive behind that move. We are going to find out. I have a pawn running. That is an issue for my opponent. That is an issue. I have a pawn that would be running. I have a pawn that would be running. If my opponent tries to go here, feasting on all of these pawns, that would be trouble. That would just be trouble. I don't want to go back. Let them go for the pawn if they want to. I have other ideas in mind. Let's go here. Ooh, I just blundered this. I just blundered that. How did I do that? How did I do that? Ah, that's not nice. Guys, that's not nice. How did I do that? How did I end up doing that? And just like that, I'm no longer up a pawn. I messed this position up, but I think I was just very happy and I ended up messing the position up. I ended up messing the position up. Let's go here. Now I'm no longer up a pawn. Ah, let's go back. How did I end up messing this position up? Wish I can capture this pawn. I really wish I could capture that pawn. Let's go back here. Maybe my opponent is going here. Okay, they can't even do that. And give me a check. All right, let's give this check first. And then let's capture here. All right, if I go here, looks like a move I want to play. But I think if I go here, that might be better. I think that might be even better. If I go here, my opponent can't give this check, can they? But they can just go back and keep everything together. If they give that check, I just capture here. And they have a pawn to babysit here. It's not looking like I have a good way of moving forward, but let's do this. All right. I'm not sure why I'm giving this check, but let's give it. Let's give the check. Maybe I should just force a draw if my opponent let a draw happen. I'm down with pawn, and a draw shouldn't be a bad result for me here. Okay. Opponent seems not interested in going for a draw. That might end up costing them the game. That might end up costing my opponent the game. That might end up costing my opponent the game. If they let me play this move and trade the pawns, my opponent is done. My opponent is done. And trade the rooks, I mean, my opponent will be done. Okay. And they are not letting me go for that. And I think I might be interested in going here. Right. Do I really think I'm winning? Why do I really think I'm winning? That's funny. Why do I think I'm winning? Let's go here. Maybe my opponent goes here. Check. Feel like going here. Let's go here instead. This is a very nice battle, if you ask me. Okay, that's not bad. I think I might end up losing. I think I might end up losing some of my pawns. Let's go. I think this is a draw, but I really don't want to go for a draw. But I decided to go for a draw. I decided not to be overly ambitious and end up throwing the game away. I just decided not to be overly ambitious and then end up just throwing the game away and regretting why I didn't just go for the draw. That was why I went for it. Wow, it was a draw at the end. It was pretty equal. I think I had some advantage at some point, but then I gave the advantage back. Okay, that good looking move is a missed win, and I had some advantage. Yes, okay. When I had the when I had the rook exchange, I think okay that was the best move, but it's just plus 2, around +2 for me now. There's no way I'm accepting a 30-minute challenge. If you want to play against me, send me a blitz game. I'm not even going to accept the rapid game. I'm going to accept blitz game. All right. I just blundered the fork, and even at this point, I was still winning. What? I was still winning. How? Ooh, I should have gone here. And now if they trade the queens, my rook just escapes. I didn't even think too much about it before I made my move. I didn't think too much about the position. Guys, if you are watching, you are yet to smash that like button. Kindly help me double tap that screen. Double tap that screen to like the stream. Did you buy a new computer? No. Yes, I'm just saying it right now. I'm just seeing the move right now. Wow. Let's get another game rolling. Let's get another game rolling. Okay, I see a challenge. A viewer want to play me. Let's accept a challenge from a viewer. Let's go. I'm a little bit rusty in rapid. I am a little bit rusty in rapid games. I think I got used to playing fast-paced, where you just make move as fast as you can. Let's go here. I think I would like to do this next. Let me castle. I think I might want to go here next. Okay. I'd love to go here next. Should I worry about this move? Not yet. I think I don't want to get hit with this pin. So let's stay away from the pin. Let's stay away from the pin. Alright, and my opponent is piling up here. Let's do this. Let me go here. I think I want to put my knight here, and if you capture it, okay. Do I still want to put the knight here? I think that's the question. I think putting the knight there just loses. It just loses a pawn. I think keeping the knight here just loses a pawn. My opponent can capture, I capture, they capture, they capture, I capture, and I'm just losing a pawn. And my opponent wants to start trading. I'm not a big fan of all of that trade, but what can I do? What can I do here? I would love to keep pieces on the board, but my opponent is going for a trade. And there's really no good way for me to decline the trade. Looks like my opponent can hop in here. Okay, and they did that immediately. What if I remove that annoying piece? All right, I feel like just removing it. And when they capture here, then I hop in my knight. And I think I can just stay away from all of that and just go back here. Maybe I will have to capture here and bring my knight over. Or I go here. All right, let's capture here. I think it's time to do that now. I think now is the time. Let's capture there. Let's capture there. Okay. Let's go here. I think I want to remove this knight. But that knight is not looking like an easy knight to remove. Because if I capture this way, this move is coming and that's just a fork. And a very nasty fork at that. Ooh. Why did my opponent self-pin? Why did my opponent decide to self-pin? Oh, because they have this move in store. They are planning to go for that move. That's why. That is why they are going for that pin. And what can I do? My opponent is quite playing aggressively for a 900, but I think they might end up blundering due to their aggressive play. I need to just move away. That's a move I can play. I can decide to go here. I don't think I want to lose this pawn. Let's go here. This is not a pawn I think I want to lose, so let's go here. I don't know why my opponent self-pinned, but that self-pin might come to bite them. Okay. Maybe because I went here, the self-pin, they can easily take care of the self-pin by just going here, maybe. Wow. Frampo, I'm happy to hear that. Frampo, I'm happy to hear that. Okay, my opponent decided to step away from the self-pin. Okay. Let's do this. I think I might be interested in trying to bring a piece into the game. Trying to bring my pieces into some active squares. That's what I'm interested in. I might end up losing a pawn, but am I losing this pawn? I think maybe not. I just want to go here. Okay, my opponent decided to do that. So I can just capture here. Am I not chilling? Am I not chilling? Ooh. Ooh. Wow, wow, wow. My opponent is hitting me with one grenade after another. What can I say? My opponent is hitting me with one good move after another. But let's go. There is some ideas that my opponent can use here to win a pawn. There's an idea here that it feels like my opponent can use it to win a pawn. Okay, they didn't go for it. They have some other thing in mind. Have something else in mind. I think my opponent could have captured here and they are just chilling. My opponent could have captured there and they would just be chilling. Let's go here. Wow. I'm playing really badly. I don't know what I'm doing here, guys. I really don't know what I am doing here. I am playing very bad chess. Some absolutely bad chess here. Let's go here. Playing some absolutely bad chess. Let's go. My 900 rated opponent has a winning position. Question would be, can they convert it? That's the question. Can they convert the winning position? And I really can't doubt my opponent capability now because of how they have played so far. I can't underestimate my opponent. I really can't. Even though I would love to, I can't. Because they have played some really nice chess. So far so good. They have played some nice chess. Let's go here. Wow. Wow. My opponent is cleaning up the house. What can I say? Aside from trying to flag my opponent, what do I have here? Looks like I have nothing. It looks like and feels like I have nothing. Okay. Let's go here. I want to flag my opponent. That's the only option left for me now. Just try to flag him. Nothing else. I also have to be careful where I put my rook or my. Let's try to go here. Where I put my king to avoid getting hit with a discover check and losing my rook. Let's go. Can I really complain in this game? I think my opponent played well. I don't think I can complain about anything in this game. My opponent just played a very nice game. A very nice game. What can I say? Let's go here. All right, DG, that was a good game from you. That was an amazing game from you. You played very well. DG, that was an amazing game from you. You played very well. You need to sacrifice the rook. I told you to sacrifice the rook. Protect the king pawn. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat before I get another game going. Okay. Guys, if you are watching, you are here to you are okay, sack the rook. I can't sack the rook. They just capture the pawn. If you are talking about this position, if I sacrifice my rook, they just capture the pawn and I'm lost. They capture the pawn and I'm lost. Let's get another game rolling. Let me get a rapid game. That was a good game from DG. Okay, let's go. Now I'm playing with the white pieces. It's been a while. They have been giving me the black pieces so far. So this is my first rapid game with the white pieces. We have the Karokan on the board. Capturing here is the way to go. Do I go for some alien gambit shenanigans? No. That's a very good way to lose a rapid game of chess, which is not something I think I'm interested in. Let's go here. Ooh. I feel like going for this capture, but probably not. Probably not there. I really don't want to trade this. I really don't want to trade that. Let's go here instead. I really don't want to be the one trading here, but let's go here. And I don't want to capture with a pawn and have an isolated pawn in the center of the board. Or maybe that's something I should have done. Maybe I can capture here now as I'm going to win myself a pawn. Okay. Oh, looks like I was going to win myself a pawn, but that was an illusion. That was just an illusion. That was an illusion. Okay. Let's go here. Thought I was winning myself a pawn, but I'm not. If they capture with their bishop, this fork is coming. That looks like a nasty fork. My opponent doesn't even capture. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. My opponent doesn't even capture. I think I might be interested in this now. I don't think I want to trade that. My opponent is playing very aggressively. Very aggressive play. Ooh. That move just walks into that. That move walks into that. The move walks into that. They are thinking, how do they capture here? I think I can play this move and probably just capture something here and I'm chilling. Capture there and I am chilling. All right, I think I might want to just castle. Let's do this. Oh, I feel like let's castle first. Let's castle our king before it becomes something else. Before it becomes very complicated. Let's go here. Hit the queen, hit this. So where's the queen going to keep protecting this bishop? I think they might want to keep protecting the bishop. So maybe they are going to play a move like this. I don't think this is this is a very happy position for my opponent. I do not think this is a very happy position for my opponent. Where's that knight going? I'm hitting this knight. I'm saying, dear knight, where are you going? If the knight goes here, it's not like I already have all my moves in mind. I feel like going here. And if they capture here, what if they just capture there? Then I have this discovered attack, but it doesn't do anything. The knight can just go back. The knight can go back, but I can do this. Oh, it doesn't look nice as well. It doesn't look nice. It doesn't look, oh, really good. If I go here, my opponent is forced to capture this way. And then what else can I do? Okay, what if I give this check? King is just going to escape this way. That king is escaping. That's not the king I think I want to see escape the board. That's really not what I want to see here. But what can I do? The king is stuck on the center of the board. And I don't want the king to leave that center of the board. If I trade here, my opponent is happy. If I trade here, my opponent is happy. If I go here, try to pile up on this, my opponent just simply captures here. And what if I proceed with this move? I think I should proceed with this move. I think this is the way. It's not really looking like the way, but probably the way. It is not looking like the way to go. There's really no way to open up a very good discovered check. There is no good way to open up a discovered check. There is no good discovered check, which is a sad thing. This would have been a very nice discovered check. That would have been a very nice discovered check, but doesn't work because the queen just blocks. Let's go here. Let's attack this. Attack the queen. We trying to set up stuff as much as we can. Let's attack the queen first. Okay. Let's go for this check. I think I might be interested in bringing something here. Let's bring... But I think the king is just going to step aside. That's what I think. Let's do this. Looking like a move my opponent should be worried about, but they might not have to worry about it. I feel like going here. Let's go here. I think I can play this move. I want to bring the king back into one of these square. Oh, okay, maybe the king can go here. Okay. So what if I do this? Okay, I think I might be interested in just playing a move like this. I have ideas of going here, trying to set up a checkmate here, but my opponent can block this way. So let's go this way. I don't see this king surviving this game. I really don't. I really don't see the king surviving. Okay, my opponent is saying I'm not scared of that. That's what my opponent is just saying. I'm not scared of that. My opponent is just saying I am not scared of that. They have some checkmate threat lingering. I feel like going here, but it does nothing. There should be some brilliant move here, but there is none because of my back rank stuff. Because of the back rank stuff, there's really none. So maybe you should consider playing a move like this and probably just go forward. And I don't like that I'm pushing the F pawn because I might get it to the check and it might be a very nasty check. I can play this move, but I just lose. I just lose a rook. Ooh, okay, let's do this. Let's play this move first, trying to make sure our back rank is okay. Trying to make sure the back rank is just fine. Trying to make sure the back rank is fine. Alright, looks like my opponent might give me a check again. Looks like my opponent might play a move like this, trying to offer a queen trade. And I guess it right. I think I might be interested in just going here. Let's go here. If they try to attack me this way, I'm just going to give this check, and after the check, I think I'm chilling. All right. All right, I think I should go here. I think this is a nice move. Not sure if it's too nice, but not looking like a bad move. Let's go here. We are hitting the queen. Are we going to see this move? Okay. All right. Looks like a queen trade might be forced now. Looks like a queen trade might just be forced now. I really wish it's not. I really wish it's not forced. Let's go here. Can I go there? That's looking like a blunder, guys. If I go here, check. Wow. Let's say I go here, check. I expect my opponent will capture this way. And if I capture here with check, my opponent can come here. And if I go check, my opponent can just block with their queen. So not a check, I think I would really appreciate. But if I sack here, I just lose my queen for no reason. That's some really careless sacrifice. So if I go here, my opponent captures here. If I capture with my queen, my opponent can give this check. And if I capture here, I lose my queen. If I capture here, okay, guys, let's go. Let's look at it again. I'm losing time. I give a check here. My opponent captures. And then I capture here with check. My opponent goes here. Okay. Let's trade the queens. Let's trade the queens. I can't really figure it out. Sadly, I can't figure it out. I really wish I could figure it out, but I can't. I can't figure it out. Let's go here. And just like that, I just let my opponent lose again. Just like that. I can't figure it out. Very sad position. Very sad position. I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure it out. Very sad. And now I'm left with like 1 minute 30 seconds on the board. NC7 is brilliant, is brilliant. Wow, I couldn't calculate it. NC7 is brilliant. Maybe I should have done it. I missed it. I'm going to analyze the game to see if it is actually brilliant. I was trying to make it work, but I couldn't make it work in my head. That is why I just let it go. I think I'm going to lose this one. This game was my game again. And I'm just going to lose it again. Just like that. Just like that, I might end up losing it. Let's go here. I think I might, I don't know if I want to do that trade. Let's go here. I need to play fast. With 1 minute on the clock, I'm in trouble. I need to play fast. I need to play fast. I think I know that. I need to play fast. I feel like giving this check, but doesn't look like a check that does anything. Ooh, that's a blunder, guys. Can't I just go here? I think that's a blunder because now one of these rook is falling. I'm hitting the king and the queen and the rook, and one of them is going to fall. And the one that is going to fall is the rook. They might just sack here. I am happy to capture here. They might sack there. I'm happy to capture there. I can't complain. Okay. All right. Let's do this. I wish I can add some pressure over here. I really wish I can. Oh, let's try to play fast. Oh, I just blundered a fork, but thanks to this pin. All right, and let's try to do this. What are we even doing? Let's go here. Let's try to make moves. Let's try to make moves. That's the only way we survive the position. Let's try to make moves. Let's make moves. I also feel like just playing this. I need to play fast. 47 seconds. That's too small. Oh, and I got back into the game, but the clock situation is not my biggest friend. Can I pile up here, sack here? I can't. I can't. This is still a fork. This is still a fork, but I have a pin, which is just a nice thing. I have that pin. A very nice pin. The knight coming in here is still a fork that I should watch out for. My opponent might want to maybe infiltrate this way. Let's go here. My opponent might want to infiltrate in the second rank. Let's go here. I think I want to do this and try to start capturing here. I want to start feasting on those pawns. Maybe I should have gone here instead. Let's go here. Trying to go for these pawns and probably win myself a different pawn. Let's go here. 30 seconds. That's really low. That's really low. I'm trying to get my king here. Trying to get my king into the game. Now this knight has to babysit that pawn. Babysit their pawn. Not a very happy knight. The knight is not too happy about that job. That's not a job the knight is happy about. Let's go here. Try to kick this out. I'm trying to create a pass pawn. Let's push. Let's push, push, push. How am I even surviving this position? How am I surviving this position? Let's go here. I feel like going here next, except it doesn't look like it does anything. It really doesn't do anything. It really doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. My opponent can pick this pawn up. 14 seconds. Okay, they decided not to. 14 seconds and a nasty knight. 14 seconds and a nasty knight. How am I going to survive this? The knights are too nasty. The knights are too nasty. When they want to be nasty, the knights are extremely nasty. I think I will just go for... I'll go for a draw, guys. Let me sack here. Wow. 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 With 1 second on the board, I think going for a draw is just the wise thing to do there. Wow. If only I had some more time on the clock. If only I had some more time on the clock. Wow. 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 I've not won a single rapid game today. Somebody said knight to 6-7 was a brilliant move. Was it? Ooh. I didn't even think about that. That was the move. That was the move. Let's see the idea behind the move. If you capture here, then comes this check. And if you try to keep defending this rook, then come this check. And it is a discovered check. Wow, I missed it. I didn't even think about it. I wish I thought about it. And when they go, okay, that's a discovered check and a double check. This is a discovered check and a double check. So they have to move the king somewhere. Moving it here is just bad. So they might move it here. And then I play a move like this. Then they can capture here with check. And when I go here, they can capture here. They can capture there. And it's just plus 3.5 for me. I have two pass pawns. And my opponent might have a difficult time bringing the other rook into the game. Maybe I should give a check and some checks, making sure they can't easily bring the rook into the game. Wow. that was a draw. I had to go for it. I had to go for that draw. I've gotten better watching and listening to your explanation. Zedad, I'm happy to hear that. I am happy to hear that. Thanks for that. Guys, if you are watching, you are here to smash that like button. Kindly help me smash the like button. Let's go again. Let's get another 10-minute game rolling. Let's go here. Playing with the white pieces again. Oh, we might be going into some of the stuff I know. Okay, my opponent plays something else. That's a pawn they can go for. That's a pawn my opponent can actually go for. And they decided to go for it. I think I can capture here and then try this, but doesn't look like it works. There's a line where I go here, but I think this line is more complicated and many people just mess it up. That's why I'm going to go for this line. They can't capture here because I have a pin here, and they can capture here if they wish to. I'm going to give this check, and what else can I give? If I give that check, they block this way, and then maybe I can play this move, pile up on that bishop. But the bishop is well defended, so they don't have to worry. They can just castle if they want to. So what do I even do there? Okay. Do I capture this way? Let's give this check. I think I'm going to go here next. Trying to pile up here. Or maybe I go here. Let's go here. But if I capture here with check and then go here? No, doesn't look like it does anything good. Let's do this. Looks like my opponent has to play this move. So one thing I have to look out for is my back rank. I think I've had this line where I ended up trapping my queen. So that's something else I really need to think about. I don't want to trap my queen. That's not something I want to do. My back rank is not the happiest. That's not the happiest of back ranks. Might be some back rank issues. I feel like going here. I really feel like going there. Asking my opponent, if you capture here, I'm going to capture here with check. And then what have you? I think I can go back. Let me think for a moment. I feel like going here, saying, dear opponent, if you capture my rook, I'm going to capture your rook with check. But what is that? I capture the rook and we just get an even trade. I think I might want to just keep the pressure this way. Maybe the king can step into the square. Let's see. Maybe the king can step into the square. Okay, if the king steps into that square, this square is just, I'm just capturing here, and that will be a fork on the queen and the rook. If you are wondering why can't they capture here, well, I have a pin on that bishop. I have a pin on the bishop. That's why they can't capture there. Okay, what's that? Ooh, they are defending that square. They are defending the square. So if I go here, what's my opponent's plan? If I go here, my opponent is just planning to castle. Let's go. My opponent is planning to castle. Okay. I feel like jumping in here. But that's a fork, but my opponent can easily just attack me. So let's do this instead. If they capture here, ooh, I think I have to play this move. And then play a move like this. And then go here. Oh, I'm still losing a pawn. I'm still down with pawn. Let's go here. I'm still down with pawn. I am still down a pawn. Let's go. Wow, my opponent is threatening to just keep going forward this way. Guys, I messed the opening up. Oh, I messed the opening up. I just messed the opening up. How do I survive this now? I just messed that opening up. I felt like maybe I should have gone here, but my opponent just gives a check and just attacks me once more. Maybe I should go here. Maybe that's what I should have done. If they don't capture here, I'm going here. My opponent is up. My opponent is up 2 pawns. My opponent is up 2 pawns. Oh, I went for a line I'm not too sound in. I went for a line that I'm not too sound in. And now I'm paying the price. I'm paying the price. My opponent is taking his time to think. I think Queen G7 before Rook E1 was best. Retro stylist, I think that's it. I think I messed that position up. I also think I messed the position up. Okay, maybe my opponent is trying to trap me. Looks like that's what they are trying to do, and looks like I have just allowed it. Looks like I have allowed it. Looks like I would be getting trapped. Looks like I'm getting trapped. Looks like I am getting trapped. In addition to all the troubles I have on this board, I'm getting trapped. In addition to all the chaos on this board, I am getting trapped. Just got that trapped. Let's go here. I can't go there. I would love to go here, but my opponent just hits me with something not too nice. So let's go here instead. What if they push here? I think I'm happily going to just capture here. Oh, I can even capture here with check. And then probably just go back here. But guys, I think I have blundered again. What if I just do this? If I don't do that, my opponent is pushing this pawn. If my opponent push this pawn, they are queening. Let's go here. Looks like they can push this pawn. Okay, that's what they plan to do. This is what my opponent plans to do. All right. Let's go here. I am trying to pile up. Oh, now I'm lost. Now I'm lost. Now I'm lost. Now I'm lost. Think it's time for me to find the resign button. Let's go here. Maybe I should find the resign button here. I think I should find the resign button here. My position is not just terrible, but extremely terrible. There is really no saving this one. There is no saving this one. I don't have any checks. I don't have anything. Even if I can capture this bishop for free, I think I will still have a terrible position. All right, so wow, wow, wow. Let's go here. Feel like going here, but my opponent just captures here, and they are chilling. I think I should find the resign button. Think I should find the resign button. Good game, bro. Let's resign. Let's resign. I'm not sure what I'm playing in rapid. I'm really not sure what I'm playing today. I am really not sure what I'm playing today. I'm messing up winning positions. Wow. I am messing up winning positions. Let's get another one rolling. Let's get another game rolling. I've not even won any game today. Let's get another game rolling. I need to win games. I really need to win. I'm playing terrible chess today. I am playing really terrible today. Okay, we have the Karokan on the board. Should I go for something, and at least if I lose, I know it's because I went for some unsound gambit. I think I will say no to that. Let me lock in, guys. I need to start winning games. The plan is to get to 2,200, not to go back to 2,000. The plan was to get back to 2,200, and looks like I'm just losing all my rating. Let's go here. I think I might want to go for this pin. Ooh, I'm thinking of going here and here. Not looking like a sound move, so let's stay away from that. If I hadn't castled, maybe this would have been an idea, but now that I'm castled, that might be an idea I want to stay away from. Okay, I feel like going here next. My opponent played this move so that I can't do this. That's why they play the move. They don't want me to pin them. That pin can be very nasty sometimes. So my opponent is saying, I don't want to be part of any of that. I feel like just going for this. I don't like this knight sitting here. But what can I really do about it? Let's go here. If I'm allowed, I think I might play this move and play this move. Oh, I'm going to get it with this. I'm going to get it with that. Looks like that's what's going to happen. Do I have any brilliant move there? I don't. Let's stay away from blunder. Let's stay away from blunders. Even though we are the blunder man, let's stay away from blunders. I'm hitting this. This knight is quite annoying, but I don't think I want to trade my bishop for that knight. I can move my bishop and then kick the knight away like this. Yes, I think it's been really ST is actually been long since I played a rapid game. It's been long. Why did my opponent sack there? Ooh, I see why. I see why. I see why. Okay. I see why they sacked there. I think I saw it late. I would love to do this, but that's just checkmate. I would love to do that, but that's just checkmate on the next move. And that's a checkmate I might want to stay away from. So let's do this. I'm down a pawn just like that. Just like that, guys. I am down a pawn. Ooh, what if my opponent decides to play this move? That's a blunder. Just chop it off. Just chop it off. That knight is annoying. Very annoying. The only good thing for me here now is that I have the bishop pair for my pawn. I have the bishop pair for my pawn. I'm thinking of where to put this bishop, but this knight is really being a menace. If I put the bishop here, the knight captures it, and I no longer have bishop pair. So where can I really put that bishop? Where can I put that knight? Where can I put this bishop? Okay. Maybe I should put it here. Let's put it here. I would love to maybe go here and what can I do? I really want to kick this bishop away. All right. My opponent would like to trade the bishop pair. Let's do this. I think I'll be happy with this move for one reason. I would be happy with that move for one reason. Because when they capture here, this pawn structure is just terrible. But my opponent can decide to go here, which is looking nice. It's looking nice. My opponent can decide to go here, but I think I'm going to capture here. And when they capture here, I'm going to capture here. And when they capture here, I have all of this capture, and I think maybe I should win a pawn. I think I'm going to calculate it when we start getting into it. And I think I need to take time to think about positions like this. I've been playing really fast-paced games, and now that I'm playing a slower game, I'm just making my moves too fast, and I'm making a lot of mistakes. I am playing too fast and making a lot of mistakes. So let's see. Let's see what's happening on the board. I think my opponent is thinking about this. You can see how my opponent is taking their time to think, and while I'm just busy listing out bad moves. Okay. I would think they will move the knight, but I think there's a lot to calculate there. My opponent is thinking of just going here. My opponent is thinking of going there. And if I capture here, then they capture here. What if I just capture here? I think they can capture here in that case. But then I can capture here. Then they can capture here. A lot of chaos on the board. There is a lot of chaos on the board. Sitos Muhammad, welcome to the channel. Happy to see you here. Okay, my opponent decides to capture. My opponent decides to capture. Can I complain? I think I should capture this way. Shouldn't I? I think I should capture this way. I'm hitting this pawn. I am hitting the pawn, and what else would I like to do? Would I love to go here? Would I love to go here? Maybe trying to pile up on this. What if I go here? My opponent just pushes this pawn. What if I go here? Am I really achieving anything there? I think my answer is yes. I'm trying to pile up on this pawn. I'm trying to pile up on this pawn, then maybe bring a rook. Ooh, that's not looking bad. That is not looking bad at all. That's not looking bad. How do I keep protecting everything? While still protecting this pawn, doesn't look like there's a clean way to do that. Looks like I have to play a move like this. Threatening to capture this. My opponent might capture here. But if they capture there, I think I have this move. The light square around my king is very weak. The light squares around my king is very weak. Okay. I think I see where my opponent is going with that. I think I see where they are going with that. They are saying, if you go here, I'm going to capture this. That's their claim. But I think I can capture this, and I should be chilling. Let's go here. So they can capture here. I can decide to capture here, try to remove the defender of this queen, but my opponent just captures here, and at the end of the day, I think they are happy, and I have a bad pawn structure. Or maybe trading the queens. Maybe trading the queens is something I want to do, because I really have to defend this. I really have to be wary about this. This is not looking too nice. If I capture here, my opponent can even decide to go for a pin. Can they? They can't. If I capture here, that's just a blunder. So maybe I should not even be considering that move. Let's go here. If I capture there, that's just a blunder. We might get it with this move. We might get it with that move. Okay. And we got it with it immediately. Let's go here because this pawn is threatened. So I want to make sure I'm defending the pawn. I'm down 2 pawns. How did I even get? How am I getting this kind of position? How am I losing 2 pawns every game? I'm down 2 pawns. Wow. Can I survive this one? Wow, I'm down 2 pawns. I think I can. 1 pawn at a time. I think that's how we go. That's how we win. 1 pawn at a time. Let's do this. 1 pawn at a time. The good thing is that all my pawns are on the dark square, so this bishop cannot really attack them. Okay. Let's hit this. This annoying piece. Let's hit it. Go away, the annoying piece. I feel like attacking this again, but this pawn just drops. pawn just drops. There's no really a clean way to attack that. Let's go here. Just making sure these are just kept together, and let's try to activate our pieces. Not activating the pieces is how I lose the game. I'm threatening to just go here and then pick up this. That's what I'm threatening to do. Okay, my opponent wants to meet that with a rook move. Not something I think I want to see. Let's do this. I don't think I want to trade more pieces. If I trade more pieces, I'm asking for trouble. Do I go this way? That's asking for too much trouble. I don't think I also want to do that. Alpha man, happy to see you here. Welcome to the channel. The alpha guy, welcome to the channel. Can I try to attack this pawn? How am I even really doing that? If I go here, my opponent just goes here and keep everything together. I would love to. Okay, all right. My opponent is going somewhere with that. No, I'm not sure where they are going with that. Let's go. Where are we going? Where are we going? If I go here, my opponent is just going for the attack immediately. I really feel like let's do this first. I want this rook to leave the back rank before I go here, so I can win myself a pawn. Maybe they can just defend the pawn this way. Oh, that's looking not nice. That's looking not nice. That's looking not too nice. That's looking not nice. That's looking very not nice. Maybe I should have gone there. Let's capture here. And let's try to do this. Let's go here. I don't know if I want to push this pawn, but I know I want to really bring my king into the support. I want to bring my king into the middle of the board, so I don't have to. Worry about all of that. So I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about these pawns, but I think I might be worrying about some other pass pawns here. Yo, how are you doing today? Spidey, welcome to the channel. Happy to see you here again. I am very happy to see you here again. All right. Is my opponent trying to go? Yeah, they're even trying to go. I'm not sure. Let's do this. I would love to see this move. I really would love to see that move so I can play this and maybe most of my problem would be solved. I would really love to see that move. My opponent can decide to attack here. I think I'm just going to play this move. Okay, guys. My opponent just did it. He just played it. Wow. Just like that, I'm back into the... Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Just like that, I'm back into the game. Wow, my opponent resigns. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. I was in trouble in this game. This is my first win today. I've been playing chess for like 2 hours and this is my first win. My opponent even had a brilliant move. Yes, that was a brilliant move because of the follow-up and my opponent was just up a pawn. My opponent was just up a pawn and chilling. I was just struggling in this game. I was struggling. Let me put the evaluation bar on the board. I'm not sure why I'm not seeing it. Let's put it. Okay. My opponent overlooked that. I think maybe because of the time pressure. Okay, in this position, it's just +2 for my opponent. It's +2 because my opponent has 2 pawns. Okay, 1 pawn now, but I just kept giving my opponent chance to win something. It was just a completely winning endgame for my opponent. There's no masterpiece in this game. There's no finding some really nice move that maybe change the course of the game. It was just blunder, blunder, and blunder from me. But after this trade, it's not that bad anymore. But it's bad. It's plus 1.1 according to Stockfish, and my opponent is not Stockfish, so it's not really an easy position to play because of the opposite colored bishop. And after that move, is just lost. I call this move. I know that's a tempting move. You want to bring your king into the game. It's a tempting move. I'm hoping I miss this spin. Wow, I survived. I survived that. Wow. Let's get another game rolling. Maybe it's time for me to start beating up everybody now. What do I even go for now? Do I go for some Karukan business? Okay, my opponent goes for some knight move. Let's play a knight move as well. Do I want to do this? I think I might want to do this. Might want to do that. What do we even have here? This is looking quite confusing. Let's go here. And we have some variation of the Queen's Gambit decline, except that I have moved my knight here, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Let me castle. Justice, try to take time before you make your moves. That's how you make blunder. That's how you blunder and blunder and blunder. You don't think? Let's do this. What's the essence of that move? Maybe my opponent wants to castle here, declaring battle on me. But let's say be my guest. If they want to do that, be my guest. Or maybe they want to play a move like this. Okay, I'm not sure anymore. Let's do this. Let's do this in preparation that if they castle here, we might start going crazy over here. That's what I'm saying to my opponent. If you want to castle there, be my guest. Be my guest. I feel like pinning this, but I'm not sure that pin does anything. The pin doesn't do anything because by pinning that, I also get pinned. By pinning that, I also get pinned. So that might not be something I want to go for. Is my opponent going here? Okay, they decide to lock everything up. Not one of the happiest position I had envisioned. Alright, let's go. Let's go ask the queen some questions. Saying, dear queen, what's your plan? Dear queen, what's your plan? And the queen has to respond. Let's go here. Wow. Ooh. Can I move my bishop away? Can I move my knight away? Oh, I can't. I would love to do this, but looks like I can't. Maybe I should do this. Let's go here. The issue with this move is that my position is looking really cramped. This pawn might end up falling. That's not a pawn I really want to see fall. I don't think I want this pawn to fall because that pawn is actually supporting this. But how do I keep the pawn from falling? Do I do this? I think I might just want to do this. Let's think. Let's go here. I think I want to support my pawn. I don't want to lose that pawn. What if my opponent is sack here? I'm just going to capture. Be my guest. If that's a move they want to do, let's say be my guest. My opponent is not castling, and that should be trouble. Oh, That's not too bad. Yes, not too bad. My opponent can even go here. What if I go here? Alright, that might not be a move I want to play. Looks like my opponent wants to go for this pawn. Not a pawn I think I want to lose. Let's go here. Let's go here, support our pawn. Alright. My opponent seems to be piling up on the pawn and piling up on the pawn. And one of the main issues is that they have this move coming very soon. So let's do this. Let's do this. Capture here. I think I'm happy to capture this way. And if they capture here, I am saying there is a pin. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying there's a pin on this and it will fall on the knight, and the knight is going to fall. That's my claim. And that would be my claim. But if my opponent decides to just push this regardless and just say, okay, I'm going to push that. All right, they decide not to push that, or at least not for now. I think they can push it. They can still push it. Not a move I think I appreciate, but a move that looks like it does the job. Move that looks like it does the job. I also feel like I really feel strongly about this move. I feel like playing that move now. Let's go here. Oh, I just blundered. Ah, I'm playing really bad. I just blundered this. I should have gone here. I should have gone here. How did I miss this? Ah. Guys, my opponent is being as evil as he can. If I capture this pawn now, then comes this fork. Very nasty fork that I might not be interested in seeing on this board. And I think I should think now. My opponent is also setting up a fork here. What can I really do here now? What can I do? If I go here, my opponent goes for this fork. Alright, so what can I even do? What if I try to pin this? Can my opponent play this move? I think they can. What if I just try to go forward this way? Isn't that the free pawn? I think I contributed to messing my position up. I think I contributed to... My opponent is going for this, and it's looking like I really don't have too much of an option. Looking like I don't have too much of an option, so let's let them go for it. Let me allow them go for it. Raj, I'm doing very fine. How are you doing too? Long time no see, Roll Meat Eater. Yes, it's been a while since I streamed. It's actually been a while since the last time I streamed. Let's go here. Maybe not too bad. Probably because I also have this move. I have this move. Maybe not too bad. Maybe. Maybe just terrible. Maybe not too bad, but maybe just extremely terrible. My opponent has to be careful. Has to be careful. That's looking bad. Now that's looking bad. Okay. Maybe not as bad as I wish it is. I really wish it's bad. I really wish that's a bad move. I feel like going here. think I'm going to do it. What if they end up defending? What if they end up defending their pieces, which is a move I think I might not want to see. I can capture here and I'm chilling. But I feel like I can give this. I can play this move. And when my opponent tries to play a move like this, I can give this check. But my opponent can go, if they go back, okay, guys, I'm going for this. I'm going for this. That might be a blunder, but let's go for a brave move. We have been blundering regardless. We have been playing passively and blundering a lot. So let's play some active move and see if we get anything there. If they try to attack me, I capture here with check and I'm chilling. So because I have this check, which they just have to look out for. And what I calculated here is that if they try to maybe go here, I'm going to give this check. And if the king goes back here, I just pick up this rook and I'm chilling. And if the king goes here, if the king goes there, okay, I still have this move. And if the king goes here, then I have this move. Okay, I can also capture here. I'm going to calculate it when we get there. I have this move and it's looking like a pin on the queen, but they can block this way. And I can still try to pile up on it and win it, which I think is a valid option. But maybe going for this check, maybe that's even stronger because my bishop is open, and if I go for the check, if they go here, where am I even going? Where am I going? I think I can go back for this check. Wow, a lot of things to calculate here. Wow, subscribe to you when you were 1-4. Wow, Raj. Thanks for that subscription. Thanks. It's been a long time coming. Happy to see you here. Don't worry. Hopefully you'll still be here when I get to 100. That's just bad now. That is bad because when I go for this pin now, there's no saving it. There is no saving it. When I go for the pin, there's just no saving it. There is no saving it. Okay, they can't even okay, they can only go here if they wish to. And when I capture here, I don't think I want to capture there, but we cannot rule it out. I don't think I want to capture there because I have a move like this that wins immediately. I have moves like that just wins the game immediately. So where are they going to? This is looking like a move that actually tries to survive. But when I go here, what if I just capture here? Okay, let's think about it. What if I just capture here? My opponent is forced into the square. And if I give a check here, they can block. They can block with this knight. So let's do this. What if I just capture this? Should I be worried about this check? Probably shouldn't. I probably should not be worried about the check. Should I? My opponent is going nowhere. I think that's a free piece. I think that's just a free piece. Alright. I think that's a free piece. This knight is not looking like it's going out of these squares. The knight is going to be lost. That knight is going to be lost, and my opponent has to be careful. I have this move coming. I can go back and pick up this knight. Okay. I feel like going here, but that move allows this knight to come out. Let's go here. Let's think for a moment. If I go here, my opponent might likely play a move like this. Or maybe a move like this. I don't think I should be worried about such a move. I think I can play this move and I'm chilling. I think I'm chilling with this. Ooh, looks like they can try to go for this. Looks like they can try to go for it, but be my guest. Let's go here. I think I should have this one now. Okay, my opponent is trying to go for my pawn. My opponent is trying to go for my pawn. Not a move I think I really appreciate. Let's go here. My opponent is trying to go for this bishop. I don't know if I really want to lose that bishop. Oh, that's just bad now. That's just bad now. That's just bad now. That is bad now. That is just bad now. That's just bad. Wow. Too slow. Did you watch any chessable course? And one more question. How did you learn learn openings? I learned opening from playing in my own games, and okay, I think I did. Actually played, just follow the opening principle and made moves. It's been long since I started playing chess. I really don't have a very solid ideas of how I actually started learning opening. But when I improved to some extent and I started trying to learn openings, I looked at some course on chess.com. Chess.com has some courses there. I looked at some course. I think Gotham Chess actually played a very important role in my chess when I started trying to learn how to play. And also what's this I think there's this is it the chess website.com? Is the chess website on YouTube. I think there's a channel called the chess website, and I think there's also Remote Chess Academy. I actually watch those I actually watch some videos there, and most importantly, when I learned any opening, I just make my moves, and after playing, I try to check to see what my mistakes are, what are the mistakes I made in the games, and that was how I got going. That was how I started improving many of my opponents. That was how I improved many of my opponents. Just looking at the opening and see what I did wrong, what I didn't do right. And that was it. I really didn't study any opening too much. I didn't spend too much of any time studying any opening. I improved by looking at my games and I actually learned maybe the solid opening. Okay, in the front defense, you do this. But after that, I didn't really go into it to see the trap, to see many things in the openings. But if you go into it and see many things in the opening, I think it's very helpful. But I didn't do many of that. I just enjoy playing chess, and I just played a tons of games and analyze the games and see what I'm doing wrong in the opening. This was a chaotic game with blunders everywhere. My opponent tricked me into some line I didn't really know in the Queen's Gambit, but the position is just equal now. That was a blunder. What was the best move? I was thinking of capturing here. I almost captured here, but I just backed out. Okay, no, not in this position. I think it was in this position that I wanted to capture here. It was in this position I wanted to capture there, but I captured it, and that's just good. Okay. My opponent has a better position now. And this knight, they became a menace in my... Yes, that was a blunder. I don't even need to look at the best move. I think this is the best move. I think that there's no need checking that out. Trying to force my opponent into capturing here. That's just it. Trying to force my opponent into capturing there. But I went for something different. And this knight just became a menace in my position. And I just walked into this fork. I was left with no option, and Stockfish agrees with me that that was the best move. I walked into that fork deliberately because I saw it. I could play a move like this, but my position is collapsing. If I play a move like this, I'm afraid of moves like this, forcing my king, forcing my queen out of that square, forcing my queen out of that square, and by then I don't think okay, maybe I have this square and then they just capture here with the check, and when I capture, I lose my queen. So I had no option than to go for this, and going for the fork is just a blunder. Wow. Okay, yes, and capturing the rook was the end of the game, but I didn't have to capture there. What was the best move? Oh, attack the queen first. Attack the queen. Okay. So that when I capture here, wow, it makes sense now. So that when I capture here, the king can no longer castle here. And after they move this pawn, they are just stuck on the center of the board. Guys, I'm interested in playing rapid games today. I'll be playing just rapid games today. My play viewers tomorrow. I'm going to stream. Okay. Yes, that's just the best move. Okay. Everything was just winning at this point. Everything was just winning. Everything was winning. Even this inaccuracy was winning. Alright, I'm opening and smash the resign button. I'm opening and smash the resign button. Guys, if you are watching, you are yet to like the stream, kindly smash that like button. Kindly smash that like button. Let's see. Let me quickly ease myself and let me quickly use the bathroom, and also I'll also get myself some water. Could I play a game? I really like the review. Oh, yes. I did some raw meat eater. I did some settings to my stream, and now I can review without worrying about too much lags. Before, if I review the game, the lags is excessive. The system won't be able to carry the lags. That is why I don't usually review before. I also love reviewing the games, but because of lag, I just couldn't afford to review. I want to have a stream that is actually maybe presentable, and the lag just make the stream just unbearable. That's why I stopped analyzing those games then. But now I'll be analyzing. Yes, now I will be reviewing a lot. I will be reviewing a lot. I don't think I have too much lags now. I don't think I have too much lags. I actually did some settings, and actually I upgraded my system a little, and I did some settings. And now I can easily I can review the games without too much problems. Guys, let me ease myself and I'll be back. All right. All right. I think this is some time scramble. They are playing. They are just listing out every move. Why is your stream road to 2-1? I guess I've replied that. I think this is called. I think I named this instructive chess road to 2. Instructive chess games road to 2. That's what I named this. Guys, if you are watching, you are here to smash that like button. Help me smash that like button. Let's get another game rolling. I lost a lot of rating today playing rapid. I was losing every game I played. Let's look at this person to make sure we can actually play with them. Let's go. We have this Scotch game. I'm going for the Scotch Gambit, one of my favorite opening. And I think this time around I'm going to think a lot. My opponent has gone for a line I really like. I really love this knight. I really love this line. That's a line I really love. Let's go. This is a line I love a lot. I think I want to do this. I'm giving up this pawn. I don't think that's a pawn they want to capture. I have some tricks up my sleeve. I think my opponent is lost. I think my opponent is lost now. I think my opponent is lost now. I'm threatening this move and that should be checkmate in a few moves. My opponent is lost. I think my opponent has fallen for an opening trap that I covered. But let's not be too excited. If you have not watched the video, you can check my channel. It's called the Scotch Gambit. My opponent has fallen for an opening trap. I think this is a move that actually tries to hold on to the game. That move does a lot. I think this is the most challenging move. That leads to a lot of sequence. Capturing there with my bishop is just bad. So that's not something that's not something I would do. I don't think I can capture there with my bishop. I think I'm going to play this move. I think it's like maybe +3 for me now. The Scotch Gambit. But let's not be too excited. Let's not be too excited. All right, you go and download chess. Yes, you can download chess.com. If you are new to chess, you can download chess.com. And if you are absolutely new to chess, also download Dr. Wolf. It is an application that was created by chess.com, and you can use it. You can use it to learn chess, learn how the pieces move, the name of the pieces, and their values and all of that. Dr. Wolf is a very user friendly and beginner friendly app for chess learners. You can learn the basic the very basics of chess. My opponent is thinking, which is nice, but my opponent is in trouble. Can I remember what I've studied? Okay, I think that's bad. I think now, what are they even doing? That move looks like it works. And the move looks like it works. Or maybe it works, I don't know. My opponent actually found a nice move. My opponent actually found some nice move there. My opponent found a nice move. I was actually happy that I was completely winning. Maybe I hurried. Did I hurry? I'm going to analyze to see. That's how you sharpen your opening knowledge. I feel like going here. Feel like going here with intentions of going here. But I think this shouldn't be bad as well. I think that shouldn't be bad. I think that move shouldn't be bad. The problem is that the king is stuck on the center of the board. Let's do this. I wish I could play this move. It would be game over. It would just be game over, but I can't. I can't play that move. Maybe I should go here next and probably go here. All right. Let's go here next. If my opponent captures here, well, I'm glad. What if they don't capture? And probably just go here. Ooh. All right. Looks like my opponent might want to go here. Okay, it doesn't challenge me. But what if they go here? That looks a bit challenging. Looks like a move I wouldn't love to see on the board. Maybe I should go here. Trying to say no to that move. Let's go here. Trying to keep that square defended. I'm going to analyze this game to see if I actually play this opening well. You missed my chat. Why is Raw Mitita laughing? Wow. This position is everything and chaotic. Wow, wow, wow. Position is everything and chaotic. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I really don't want to trade, but what can I do here? Guys, I think I misplayed this. I can capture here. My opponent captures. That's not something I think I want. I can go here, but my opponent is going to play this move, or maybe go here. What if I go here? There's no way for me to remove my queen. There's no way for me to save my queen. Or like move the queen away and decline the trade. There's no easy way. A move I should have considered. That's a move I should have considered before I made my move. Let's go here. There's no way I didn't miss something in this game. There's really no way I didn't miss something very critical in this game. There is just no way I didn't miss something critical. I know I was winning. I knew I was winning. I just got too excited. Okay. Maybe my opponent has asked for some trouble now. Okay. I have this capture. I wish I have this capture, but I don't. Looks like I can sack here, but I can't. How did I do this? Wow, I can't believe I did this. How did I do this? All right. Okay, I think I should have just captured here. I think capturing here would have been better. I think if I had captured here, when the king goes here, then I can pick this up and taking advantage of the pin on this knight. But let's see. Let's see. Looks like I still have the move. Looks like I still have the move. And do I? Now I'm hitting this. Maybe they can sack here and I capture. And maybe capture here. I think that's bad. I have this fork. If they go there with their rook, then you have a checkmate. They die. I missed something, guys, in that opening. My opponent fell for an opening trap. My opponent fell for an opening trap. I missed something there. I really missed something. I missed something. I'm going to check. I missed something. Blocking with that bishop is really a bad move. I think it's a bad move. I think the best way for them to block would have been, I mean this move, where they block my threats here. I think the only challenging move is bringing the rook over here. I think that's the only challenging move. And even that move is still very losing. It would be very losing as well. I can go here, can't I? Let's go here with check. If you capture, if they go there, then I have this check and that's checkmate. So they can't go there. So where are they going? Okay, maybe they can go here, I guess. Okay. Let's think. I can capture this rook. My opponent captures my rook. But I can capture here. But let's think. If I capture here, my opponent captures here. And when I capture here, then they can capture here. Then they can capture here. And when I capture here, my opponent is up a piece and chilling. Are they not? Okay, so what if I just save my rook? Looks like a logical move. What if I just save my rook? I would love to save the rook in a way I attack something, but there's no... I think I can save the rook, can't I? I think I can save the rook. I can save the rook. If they capture here, I always have this move. This is under attack. I think I can save my rook. Maybe I'm surviving this position. If my opponent captures this knight, I have this check and I'm capturing here and I'm chilling. I also have this move. This move is just waiting to happen. That's a move that is waiting to happen. But if I had gone for this capture, I think my opponent can capture here, and the position is just not too nice. Your rating is good. 2-1 is awesome, man. Thank you. Guys, there is a lot of chaos here. Okay. If I capture here, but that walks into a fork as well. It just walks into this fork. It walks into that fork. I think the move walks into that fork. But there is some calculation to be done here. If I capture here, my opponent captures here. I just pick this up. Okay. And do I want to do that? I think I might want to just go for this fork. Just win myself a piece or something. Win myself a piece. Win myself the exchange. I think I messed the opening up. Even though the position is looking really nice for me, I think I messed the position up. I'm down 3 points of material and the position, and I feel like the position is nice for me. Isn't that crazy? I'm down 3 points of material and I feel like the position is nice for me. Talk about being very optimistic. Talk about being very optimistic. My opponent has to be careful because I can capture here, and then comes this capture, and then comes this capture. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I can capture here, and then comes this capture, and then comes this capture. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And I'm up 2 points of material now, and I'm chilling. Up 2 points of material and chilling. I have ideas of coming here. That would be very nasty. All right, my opponent just avoids it. Let's go here. Try to trade something more. Okay. Position not looking too bad. Let's go here. I want to go here. I also want to go here. I want to make sure I'm piling up on all of these ones. Think I messed the position up. Let's go here. Hitting this. You have to go away. You annoying knight. You annoying knight. You just have to go away. My opponent, okay. My opponent found the resign button. Guys, let's analyze this one. Let's analyze this one. Let's analyze this one. Leo Klogman, BE7. Okay, I think maybe you guys are talking about some moves earlier. Let's look at the analysis. Let's look at the analysis, guys. That was a crazy game. My opponent was losing that game from the beginning, but I am not feeling like I played it very well. I'm not feeling like I played the opening very well. Yes, yes, yes. You can see the graph. You can see the graph. I knew my opponent was just losing from the beginning, but I gave my opponent the advantage. Even when I was down 3 points of material, my opponent was just up. My opponent just had. Guys, I told you. I told you. I told you. What did I miss? Okay. I should have played what? I should have removed that. Forcing them to capture this way. Okay. And then what am I doing? What am I doing? Let's see the follow-up. Okay, then I bring my knight. Wow. Wow, I missed that. And then I bring my knight and I'm hitting this. Let's go back. I am hitting this and let's say they try to save it because that is hanging. What if they try to save it by capturing this way? Then I have this move. I think then I have this move. Then I have this move. I'm hitting the queen and the queen. But what if the queen just moves away? Ooh. Let me see. let's look at this because I'm quite confused here. What if the queen just moves away, playing what my opponent just played? What do I do? What do I do here? Wow. I go here. Wow. I go here and I'm threatening checkmate here. What if they try to defend this way? Not looking like a bad idea. I go queen to g4. Is this some crazy fishy stuff? I go queen to g4. Why am I even going queen to g4? Guys, not even sure what's going on here. Bishop b5. My opponent has to play b5. Wow. Guys, there was a lot of craziness going on here. And I go knight e3. Wow. There was a lot of craziness going on in that position. I didn't find all of that. Or maybe I should look. Okay, let's see. Let's see again. Okay. After the trade, they capture here. And when I capture here, they have to block this way. And then I capture here. And after this move, the engine suggests I go here, which is what I... What did they play? No, they didn't play that move. I think they played this move. And then I went here. And after this move, the engine suggests I just go here, hit this. No, not there. It's really difficult to look at. Oh, I have to capture here first. And after this, then I go here. When they try to save it, my rook comes in. All right, let's look at what happened in the game. That was some crazy stockfish lines, and I missed it. Ooh. This was winning for me if I grabbed the rook. Yes. If I had grabbed this rook, it was winning. Because when they capture here, then I can capture here. But for some reason, I managed to miss it. I missed it, and my opponent was just completely crushing now. I captured there. Saved my rook, which is the best move. Let's put the classification on the board. I saved my rook, and that was just a blunder. But what I played was a miss. This was a chaotic. This was an extremely chaotic game. What's this? Going for a fork is a blunder. I had to capture there. Maybe it makes sense now. And after this trade, let's see the follow-up. Wow. I felt like this position was bad for me. Why won't they capture? Their engine. After I capture here, why won't they just capture here? Because that was what I was calculating. I was calculating they would just capture here. And maybe I can play this move now. And I'll win a piece. This was chaotic. This was very chaotic. Let's see the follow-up. Okay, I attack that way. Okay, I pile up on the piece. Makes sense. I didn't see that. With 2 minutes on the clock, I just went for something looking simple and promising. And it was enough. It was just enough. It was enough to win the game. Let's get another game rolling. I didn't see that knight could take. It would have been mate. Yes, the knight could not have checked and taken. Okay. Were you talking about checkmate in one then? Let's get another game running. Let's get another one running. Looks like I have won a couple of games now. Not looking bad. I started with maybe 4 losses. Now I have some wins. Started with 4 losses. Now I have some wins. And I complain. Alright, let's get another game rolling. Let's get rolling. Playing with the black pieces. Let's make sure we are not playing some fishy stuff. 2021, looking nice. We have the French defense on the board. Okay, my opponent is going for some sideline. Sideline, I'm not too sure what I'm doing in. I feel like just capturing here. That might be asking for trouble. Let's stay away. Let's do this. My opponent might be setting up some Greek gift sacrifice, but I'm not buying it. I am not buying it. I'm not buying any Greek gift sacrifice. I am not buying it. I'm saying there is none. And my opponent do this. Looks like they can. Maybe they can capture here. I don't think that's a move I'm worrying about. Do I want to capture here? Let me take my time and think about the position before I blunder. Before I blunder as usual, I want to push this pawn. I want to push this pawn forward. Asking for a trade. Am I going to lose this pawn along the line? What if I go here first? Think I might want to go here first. Think my opponent is going to go here and try to set this up. And if I go here, looks like my opponent is, I don't think my opponent is on time to capture there. But if they capture there, I have this move. Let's go here. I want to bring my light square bishop into the game. That's why I'm going there. Make sure I can bring my light square bishop into the game. If they capture here, I'm happy. If they capture here, then my light square bishop gets to breathe. Or maybe I might want to capture this way so I don't lose this pawn. And should I really worry about losing the pawn? Should I worry about losing this pawn? I think I should. Don't want to lose the pawn. That's not a pawn I think I want to lose. That's not a pawn I want to lose. So let's say no to losing the pawn. Let's say no. Let's defend this pawn this way. I feel like going here next. I also feel like going here. Alright, my opponent noticed I might want to play this move and decided no. I am feeling like sacrificing here, going here and all of that. But I'm not seeing any good conclusion to that. Guys, I would love to sacrifice here. And after the capture, maybe give a check here. And if my queen can go here, is that even a checkmate? I don't think so. Trying to set it up. Let me think for a moment and see if it is worth setting it up. I want to go here. What's the idea? The idea is that I want to sack here. And if my opponent captures, then I want to give this check. I believe my opponent might want to come forward. And if I give this check, my opponent comes forward with their king. And if I give this check, my opponent can capture here. I capture here with check. Where's the king going? Okay, they can block this way. So I don't think I want them to block. So maybe I go here. Opening a check on the... Okay, let's set it up, guys. Let's try to set it up. My opponent might go for this pin. Very annoying. Very annoying pin. I wouldn't appreciate seeing that pin. That's not a pin I think I really appreciate. That is not a pin I would appreciate. Okay, what if I go here? Oh, my opponent is trying to pile up on this pawn. And my sacrifice is no longer there. My sacrifice is no longer there. So maybe I might want to just go here. My opponent is going for this pawn. Let's defend the pawn. My sacrifice is no longer there. What if my opponent goes here? Should I worry? Don't think I have to worry about that. I think I'm going to go here. 8 days and my position is not looking too bad. Okay, my opponent decides to go there. Not a move I really like. I don't like that move. Piling up on this. Maybe I just defend it this way. Now I might have to worry about this fork. I might have to look out for this fork. I feel like going here, but maybe we'll see a trade here. Okay. I no longer have this. I wish I do. I wish I still have it. What if I go here? I think that's giving up some square that I wouldn't like to give up. Let's do this. Looks like my opponent wanted to just pin this. So let's say no to that pin. Let's say no to the pin. I have some really good control of the center. Okay. Looks like my opponent wants to make sure they can play this move. And I don't know if I want to make sure they can't. Should I go here so that when they play this move, I can just sack here? That's a move I might want to play. What if they hop in with their knight? I grab the knight. They capture. They can hop in with their knight, which would be a different variation. What if I do this? Am I gaining anything with that? Okay, my opponent might also want to pile up here. That might be a move trying to set that up. They might be trying to set that up. Maybe I just do this, go away. My opponent is piling up on this pawn, not a pawn I think I want to lose. But now this creates a weakness here. There is a weakness here. There is weakness everywhere. Some not too nice weaknesses. Some not very nice weakness. If my opponent plays this, I think that's a blunder. Maybe they can capture here. Okay, they don't do that. They don't do any of that. What can I do here? Let's go here. I have like 3 minutes and I have like 3 minutes against. Oh, for a moment I thought I was winning that. I think I could go here. I was thinking I could go there, but I can't. 1, 2. If I capture here, they have all the captures on in the world, so I can't do that. Let's go here. I have to look out for this square. That's a blunder now. That's a blunder. That's a piece blunder. That's a piece blunder. Thank you so much. My opponent was going for this pawn, but they neglected their bishop. Do I really want to capture here? Probably might want to do it. feel like going for this pawn, but probably can't. Maybe my opponent wants to pile up on this. Let's do this. Maybe I can go here. Ask the queen to go away. I really want to bring this bishop. I really want to make use of this bishop because for now that bishop is looking, it's not looking like a very good piece. They're planning to go here. Let's do this. Let's go here. Trying to improve my position slowly and surely. Let's go here. Trying to force another piece off the board. We are forcing another piece off the board. Dear annoying piece, just go away. Go away, you annoying piece. I have like 2 minutes, 40 seconds, so I need to play fast. If I move my bishop to c1, I might lose this pawn. I don't want to lose that pawn. I don't want to lose that pawn. This is not a pawn I want to lose. That is why I haven't moved to c1. If I capture here, my opponent captures here. What if I capture here? My opponent, that's a blunder. That's a blunder. Let's go here. Okay. Let's go here. Looks like my opponent has asked for trouble now. I can go for this check, which is what I'm going to do. I think my opponent is lost now. Wow. Let's look at this game. Let's look at the game. Let's look at the game. Let's see what happened here. I was never in serious trouble. I was never in serious trouble, but not the best game from me. Not one of my best games. I make mistakes a lot. I think I can improve a lot. If I start studying chess, I should be able to improve to some extent, if you ask me. Because my games are usually just full of mistakes. That's another bad move. Just capturing is a bad move. Oh, I shouldn't lose that pawn. Yes, I thought I wouldn't. I was thinking something else, and I was playing something else. Can you imagine? All my thinking was I will capture here instead of losing this pawn because my opponent can capture here and go here. But I was thinking something else, and I ended up playing something else. Decided to support the pawn instead of losing it. That was just bad. Let's see if my opponent has played something. Let's say they just played something random. Let me see if I was just being overly ambitious. I wanted to go for this move. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I think I wanted to sack here first, and after this capture, then I go here. Let's see what the engine thinks. Yes, that was my plan. It was just equal. Wow, I can't believe this. I was also thinking of sacrificing again. Now it is losing for me. That was what I was setting up. So I was setting up some blunder. I was thinking I would go here and what is my opponent? Where is my opponent going? If my opponent tries to go here, that's just lost. I think that's lost. Because I have this check and it's just lost. It is lost if my opponent tries that. So they might consider blocking this way. Wow, and after I capture here. Wow, it didn't work. That move doesn't work. I thought it works. It just looks dangerous to have the king here. It looked really dangerous. It looks really dangerous, but there was nothing there, according to the stockfish. That was a mistake. Forward now, I was just winning. And now I was just winning the game. I was just easily winning now. I was easily winning and my opponent made it easier for me. That was a good game. Brother, where are you from? I am from Nigeria. Just look at the blunders on that board. Just look at the move classification. Saneti, I'm from Nigeria. Where are you from, Saneti? Where are you from? Let's get another game. Let's see if we can win another game. Let me see. Looks like I have been on a couple of winning streak. Let's take a look at it before we move on. Blue 30, thank you. Welcome to the channel. Yes, I have 4 winning streak. I have 4 game winning streak. Not too bad. Let's get another game going. Let's get another rapid game going. Playing with the black pieces again. What's this? Almost went for this, but there's nothing there. Let's castle. Oh, what am I even playing? I thought I was castling. Hey. It's probably time for me to end this stream. I'm seeing ghost. How did I play that move? That move doesn't make any sense. Let me castle now. Can I go forward? Let's do this. Maybe we might get it with this move. Alright, and I think capturing here shouldn't be a bad idea. I really feel like playing this move, but the move doesn't do me any favor. That move doesn't do me any favor. Maybe I should do this first. Try to kick this annoying piece somewhere. And then go here. Just to support my pawn. I suspect my opponent wants to play this, but I'm just going to step away from the pin. And I absolutely have nothing to worry about now. Do I want to go here and here? Is my opponent going to capture? That's the question. Let's think about the position for a moment. Let's say I push here. That just drops this pawn, so we can't do that. I want to push this pawn forward. What if my opponent doesn't capture? Does going forward do anything for me? My opponent can play this move. Let's go. If they capture, I'm going to capture here. Okay, they don't capture. They do not capture. I feel like going here. Oh, the knight might wants to hop in here. That knight might want to hop in there. That's not somewhere I think I want to see the knight. Let's go this way. If my opponent captures here, maybe I just capture here. I don't think I want to let the knight hop in here. Okay, my opponent does this. Looks like I can capture this way, but I can't. Let's go here. I'm piling up on this pawn. I don't know if I'm winning it. Do I have any sacrifice here? Well, sacrifice not looking too nice. Let's go here. My opponent is offering me a draw. I don't think I should take a draw. My opponent just resigns. My opponent just resigns. My opponent was actually playing really fast. Why did they even resign that? Okay, they just started this account. This is an account I would likely not play against. If I had looked at when they created that account, I wouldn't have played against it. Maybe my opponent had to do something urgent. I usually resign game that way as well. But my opponent just resigned because they are down a pawn. Isn't that funny? Resigning just because you are down a pawn. That's not something I would do. Hi, bro. How to make blunders? Just hang your pieces. That's how you make blunders. But if you mean how not to make blunders, you actually want to double check your moves. When you see a move, when you want to play a move, ask yourself again, if I play this move, what is my opponent going to play? And that's how you eliminate a lot of blunders. That's how you eliminate a lot of blunders, by asking yourself, if I do this, what is my opponent going to do? If I do this, what's my opponent going to do? That's how you eliminate a lot of blunders. And make sure to play longer time control. Play longer time control. In shorter time control, like the blitz and bullet, you really can't blame yourself too much for the blunders, because because of the time constraints, you are just trying to make moves instinctively, and that's how you make blunders. Where do you think you have learned the most lessons in chess, or just by playing? I don't think although I have a lot of games in chess, I have serious games. I think I have like in the space of 2021 to like 2025, I have like 20 something thousand games on chess.com. So I've actually played very well. But I think where I actually improved was looking at my opening. I got stuck at 1-7. I think I got stuck at 1-7, and no matter how I played, I just couldn't get past 1-7. There was no way I was getting past 1-7. I tried my best. I couldn't get past 1-7 until I looked at my opening. So I think learning videos and doing puzzles. There was a time where I do puzzles almost every day, and I was very sharp in tactics. When there is tactics, when there is sacrifice, sometimes I just find it, because I've done a lot of puzzles, and it just happened to, and it just comes instinctively. I have put in the work when it comes to tactics. So when there is tactics on the board, sometimes I just find it. I just find it because I've done a lot of puzzles. So if you want to improve, I think you might consider doing puzzles and playing games and looking at your games. You see those games that you don't want to look at? Let me give you an example. A game where you played and your opponent just goes for an opening trap, and boom, you are lost. You just fell for an opening trap, you are lost, you are mad at yourself, you don't want to look at that game. That's the kind of game you really definitely want to look at, because some of these opening traps are really unsound. And if you know how to play against it, you just get easy wins whenever your opponent goes for such unsound opening. But since you are angry because you lost that game very quickly, you lost in 7 moves, you refuse to look at that opening, you keep falling for that trap. You just keep falling for that trap, or maybe you keep not taking advantage of a dubious opening. Your opponent just plays a dubious opening, and instead of taking advantage of it, you don't know what to do against it. So you just let them have the pawn. You let them keep their pawn. You let them keep their knight, or all of that. So those games where you lose very quickly, you need to look at it, check the opening, check what you actually did wrong in the opening, and also look at what your opponent is doing wrong in the opening. Many people play, when you play, like for me now, when I go for the Scotch Gambit, there are some reoccurring, how do I put it? Reoccurring, there are some reoccurring blunder that happens in those opening. And if I hadn't studied the opening, I wouldn't know. That's a blunder. So you have to study your opening, look at your opening and say, oh, Oh, Stockfish said this is a blunder. So what do I do here? You just look at it, just analyze it. If you don't have a premium membership on chess.com, you can do the analysis on Lichess. You can just copy the PGN of the game, go to Lichess and do the analysis and ask yourself, oh, this is a blunder. All right, next time I do this, next time. With that, you just master it. You just know what to do in such openings, and when your opponent makes such blunder, you just don't miss. You just don't miss taking advantage of it. Guys, maybe I should get a game going, or maybe I should play against viewers. I see a challenge coming in. I'm really not seeing the board very clearly right now. I'm missing stuff I shouldn't be missing. All right, let me go for unrated challenge. There is a challenge here. Let's go. What's my opponent playing? Some not very nice opening. I don't like the opening, not because I find it to be very dubious, but because it just takes me away from the usual stuff I play. Let's go here. Let's go here. And let's castle. I think I might want to do this, except that just loses a pawn. So let's go here. Feel like going forward. I think my opponent wants to go forward. So let's go forward. And if they go forward this way, I think I'm just going to play this move. Lock this bishop out of the game. But so also is my bishop. My own bishop is also locked out of the game. Wow. Why did my opponent do that? Why did you do that? Let's go here. Let's try to force trade. I want to capture here. I think I might want to capture this way. Let's go here. I'm trying to open up lines against that king. But I think by doing that, I've let this sniper bishop into the game. Not something I would love to do, but I think I've done it. I've let this sniper bishop into the game. I'm opening capture here. Well, I'm happy to just capture back. So it doesn't look like they can do that. The king sitting here. Okay. That move doesn't look good. Not sure why my opponent went for it. I'm going to kick the knight. And the knight is trapped. The knight is trapped. The knight can't go back here. Just pick it up. Okay. And when I capture here, the knight is still trapped. Because I have this piece defending this. I have this defending this. Just have a bunch of pieces defending stuff. And so blue 30, you might want to consider doing tactics. Doing puzzles. Just do puzzles on Lichess. Just dedicate like maybe 20 minutes or 10 minutes to doing puzzles every day. You see, that's how you improve at anything. If you decide to do, let's say you decide to do, you do 1,000 puzzles in a day. That's not how you improve. How do I even put it? Okay, let's use trying to get fit, for instance. If you are trying to get fit and you actually just you want to get fit and you actually just you go to the gym and maybe gym for like and maybe exercise for like 5 hours a day, and then for the next 1 month you don't do any exercise. Well, it doesn't change anything because you just remain where you are. You won't see any kind of improvement. So with the puzzles, you can actually just dedicate maybe like 10 minutes of puzzles. Just dedicate like 10 minutes to puzzles daily, and you'll see some very nice improvement. All right, let's do this. Not sure what my opponent is cooking, but Isn't that queen trapped? Isn't that queen trapped? Isn't that queen trapped? Ask me, I would say that queen is looking trapped. Ooh. And the queen is not trapped. I wish it was. I wish it was trapped. Oh, I can't even do that. Wow, blue 30 is putting up some really nice resistance. Let's go here. Blue 30 is putting up some very nice resistance. You're putting up some nice resistance. That's looking too brave, but that's a blunder. You know why it is a blunder? Because I can attack your queen. That is called an in-between move. You were thinking I'll just capture here and then you play this move. But I have an in-between move. I can also just remove this. I can also just remove this and then capture here. So I'm not forced to capture this. And by doing puzzles, you improve in this kind of stuff. You improve yourself in this kind of stuff. I think I might be interested in just doing this. Why? I think I am. Let's capture here. All right, my opponent is up like my opponent has like 1 minute time advantage. But I don't think it's going to be enough. I just made 160 rapid. Congratulations. Congratulations. Greater height. All right. All right. All right. That's not looking too nice as well. That's not looking too nice. I think because I can play this move. I can play this move. You just have to capture here. And now I'm saving my rook. Oh, I missed that. How did I miss that? That's crazy. I missed that. That's crazy. What was I even thinking? What was I even thinking? Well, does it matter? It doesn't matter. I think I'm crushing. That's what matters. Oh, my opponent forgot about their queen. Now it's over. Now it is really over. Now it is very, very over. All right, and thinking of going here. Let's go here. All right, I have like 49 seconds, so I need to play fast. I need to play fast. If I have intentions of winning the game, I need to consider playing fast. I'm pushing the rook away. If they go here, I just pick up this pawn. And I pick up this pawn. I'm hitting the rook once again. And I pick up another pawn. All right, I go here and I'm hitting this rook. Okay, that's bad. All right, let me accept the draw. My opponent offers me a draw. Let's accept the draw. Even though I was completely winning. Hello, man. Can I ask you a question? Bobby Fischer, bring it on. Bring the question on. Ask me the question. I'm here. Your time, yes, yes, yes. Danny Cavajal. Yes. I had like 39 seconds, but my position was completely dominant. I don't think, I think even with 20 seconds, I should be able to win this one. I would like to reduce it to 10 seconds, but 10 seconds, I don't think I would be able to remove everything. But even with 10 seconds, I think I should be straightforward. I'm just going to sack something here, try to come here, sack, and try to pick up everything and just promote, and bring some stuff back into the board. So, Bobby Fischer, you wanted to ask me a question. What's the question? Guys, if you want to play me, let the challenge come in. Blue, Blue 30, that was a good game. Blue 30, that was a good game. All right, guys, if you want to play me, let those challenge come in. Let the challenge hop in. Bobby Fischer, I was waiting for your question, but let me get another game going. While we are waiting for your question, should I play one more rapid game? Should I do one more rapid game? Should I do one more rapid game? Let's do one more rapid game. Let's see what we get from one more rapid game. If we are going to get destroyed, let me see what Tequila is doing. Okay, this is looking nice. Let's go again. Wow, my opponent is going for Scandinavian defense. Let's go. I think you want to delay this move. That's what the GMs say. You want to delay that pin. But for some reason, I didn't listen to the GMs. You might move that queen now. All right, and let's do this. This is quite annoying. Let's go here. Oh, I wanted to play this move. Can you imagine? I really wish my knight was sitting here. Let's go here. Capturing here is bad because okay, it's not that bad. I thought it was extremely bad, but not that bad. Do I really want to trade this knight? What if I go here? My opponent just picks this up. Think I might want to go here. Let's go here instead. I really don't think I want to trade. What if my opponent captures here? I'm just going to capture here. My opponent has to be careful because I will have this move coming. Stockfish is just somewhere laughing at us, saying, you guys are just playing bad moves. So, all right. Do I want to capture this? Do I want to capture them? Do I just play this move? Does this move make any sense? What do I gain with that move? I'm just threatening to go here, but it's not looking like there's anything solid coming out of that threat. It's not looking like anything solid is coming out of the threat. So what do I do? If I capture here, which is what I'm going to do, if they capture here, I think I'm happy. So I didn't expect them to do that. Let's do this. Maybe I should move my bishop away. I should move my bishop away. I don't think I want to lose that bishop for the knight. Let's keep the bishop on the board. If they trade here, looks good, but I think I would be happy to see that. I think that's a move I would be happy to see. If the queen moves away, I have this move, and that's a lot of nastiness. But before I play that move, I might end up just playing a move like this first, before I hop in here and then win something here and destroy my opponent's king side. So my opponent has to watch out and be careful. Okay, they are watching out and probably careful as well. Let's go here. I would love to go here, but I don't know if I can do that. I would love to go here, which is what I'm going to do. I suspect my opponent wants to play this. I'm just going to capture here, and I'm chilling. So my opponent has to be careful because I also have moves like this going here. If an opening up or discover attack on the queen while also defending my bishop, and I might just end up winning a rook for myself. So they have to watch out for such moves. But what if they just attack my pawn in the center of the board, which looks like a clever move. Looks like a clever move. Oh, I'm thinking of something. Not sure if it works. I'm thinking if my opponent plays this move, then I can sack here, opening an attack on the queen. And when they capture here, then I capture here, and I'm setting up some kind of smothered checkmate. Because my queen will be here, my knight will be here, their rook will be under attack, and I will be setting up smothered checkmate. Alright, my opponent says, count me out of any of that. Which might looks like a very nice decision. My opponent says, just count me out of that. Count me out of it. Please count me out of it. Alright, maybe they want to still go here. And what can I really do about that? What if I go forward here? They capture, I capture. They can capture again. Let's say I go here. My opponent captures. I just lose a pawn. I lose a pawn for no reason. I just lose a pawn for no reason. What if I go here, trying to trade this bishop? And my claim is that the bishop would get traded. The bishop is going nowhere. That's looking nice now. Okay, I think that's just bad. Wow. Ooh, I just blundered there. What did I do? What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Guys, my opponent didn't see it. My opponent didn't see it. Wow. Wow. Let's go back. That was a nasty blunder that was very unnecessary. A very nasty blunder that was extremely unnecessary. Okay. My opponent is trying to go for this pawn. That's something they would love to do. Let me try to get myself back into the game. After blundering like that, not feeling too good about my position. Trying to go for this pawn. I want to go for this and then go for this pawn. That's what I want to do. Looks like that it looks like this pawn is hanging, but that pawn is far from hanging. Pawn is not hanging. Let's go here. I think my opponent is taking advantage of some pin. My opponent is taking advantage of the pin, but I think I'm going to do this. Going to do this. What do I do here? I think I might want to do this with intentions of just capturing here. All right, let's go here first. Let's go here. We are opening up some attack on this queen. We are opening up an attack on the queen. My opponent has to be careful. I think I have this move. I have that move. And I'm just picking up something here. That's a move. I have this move and I'm just picking up a pawn, but I think I want to play this. I'm setting this up. That's a move I think I want to play. All right. All right. So what do I want to do here? All right. What do I want to do here? I want to push forward. I think I should have just gone for the pawn. I should have gone for the pawn while I can. What is the mathematics? Let's capture here. Ooh, that's looking bad now. That's looking bad now. Because I have this move. That's looking bad. That's looking bad. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This was, if you ask me, I wouldn't say this was a game I should win. Wow. That's a pony, not a knight. I think I agree with you. That's a horse C, not a knight. The opening is slightly good for white, but people don't like to play against it. The Scandinavian opening. Hello, can I ask you? Okay, I already said you can ask me a question, but your question is nowhere to be found. The Scandinavian opening is actually not a very sound opening for white for black, but if you haven't put in a lot of studying to know what to do against it, you are just going to struggle. Your opponent is just going to come out with a decent position. That's an opening I really also want to look at going into, because once your opponent just goes e4, you just take your opponent to a line where you are familiar with. Brother, you can play good chess. You should start live stream on this on YouTube. It will be fun. This is a live stream. Saneji, this is a live stream. Why this opponent 2-1 blundering so much? That's why when some people call Blue 30, that's why when some people come into my channel and say, you are 2-1, how couldn't you find this move? How didn't you find this move? I just laugh. And I usually just reply and say, don't worry, when you get to 2-1 and you start missing this move, you realize that 2-1s are not perfect. They are not perfect. We are blunder masters. We just I think at the level of 2-1, we just realize that, we just realize how bad we are in chess. When we get to 2-1, that is when we realize, that's when we actually see how bad we are in chess, because at 2-1 level, I can easily beat a 1-5. I can easily beat maybe a 1-8 or maybe 1-9, but we blunder a lot. Sometimes we just hang a piece. Like if you are following, one of my opponents just hanged a full bishop, just like me. My opponent just hung a bishop for no good reason. So even at the 2-1 level, we still blunder a lot. I sent a challenge. All right, let me accept your challenge. Eagle hunting. Can I play against you? Yes. Just make sure the challenge comes in fast. I want to end the stream very soon. All right, Eagle hunting. Let's go ahead, go in. I would love to go for the Scandinavian, but I have no idea what I'm doing in it. Let's go. Let's go for some other gambit. This is called some gambit, but I don't know what I'm doing in it. Not sure what I'm doing in it. It's called some name, but what I'm doing in it is something I'm really not sure of. I'm just giving my opponent a pawn straight out of the opening. Let's go. I don't think this. I think this is a nasty pin. I may not want to be part of. So let's do this. I don't want to get it with this pin. My opponent can take advantage and go crazy that way. Okay, my opponent is setting up some sacrifice here. And I'm going to just say be my guest. I'm going to say be my guest. My opponent might be setting up some sacrifice here. Let's say to my opponent, be my guest. That's what we are going to say to them. If the sacrifice makes you happy, who am I to say no? Do I really want to go for that now? All right, let's go here. I think now that I'm hanging pieces left, right, center, maybe we shouldn't get into any kind of complications. Maybe we shouldn't be going into complications. And I think with that move, I almost blundered. With that move, I almost blundered this. I almost blundered that. All right, I'm not sure why my opponent did that, but let's go here. We are threatening to just go here. I'm going here. And if my opponent tries to pin me, the crazy thing is that if my opponent tries to pin me, I feel like trying to pin my opponent like this. Let's pin. Let's pin. Let's pin. Let's go for some nasty pin. All right. I would love to capture here, but I'm not sure what I'm doing there. But if I don't capture, I might end up losing something. And if I capture, I might still end up losing something. Am I going to lose something? Because my knight, my bishop would be under attack. This bishop would also be under attack. Looks like I might have played with fire in this game. It's looking like I've played with fire in this game. Looks like I have played with fire in the game. So let's go. Let's continue playing with fire, I guess. Let's go. We have played with fire in the game. I would love to go here instead, but I can't go there. I can't go there. That's a move I would love to play, but I can't do it. My opponent is being skeptical about their next move. My opponent is just being skeptical for no good reason. Guys, I'm lost. Guys, I'm lost. I'm just completely lost. I am completely lost. I'm completely lost. I'm completely lost in this one. Strong move cause weak move, plus watching isn't the same as playing on stream too. Yes, 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 that's true. Guys, I'm in trouble. I am in serious trouble in this one. I am in serious trouble. I think Eagle Hunting is going to win, but Eagle Hunting chickens out at the last minute. Eagle Hunting, this was your game. Eagle Hunting, you had to just capture here. And if I capture here, there comes this pin. Eagle Hunting just wanted to trade down. And I can't blame them for it. I can't blame them for trading down. They are winning, and why not? They are winning, and why not? But I don't think they could have. They should have traded down. I think. Let's go here. Wow. I want to play against you. If you want to play against me, just make sure the challenge comes in very quick, because I'll be ending this stream. I'll be ending this stream very soon. So just make sure the challenge comes in quick. I'm thinking of going here. My opponent can go for this, go for my pawn, but what can I really do? My opponent has decided to go passive. Ooh. Ooh. Guys, I have checkmate. I have checkmate. I don't have to even go for this pawn. I think I can go here, and I'm threatening just background checkmate. Just like that. My opponent is banking on this move. My opponent is banking on this check and checkmate, but it's not a checkmate because my bishop can come back. But how are they going to stop my own checkmate? Which is the $1 million question. How are you going to stop my checkmate? How are you stopping my checkmate? This looks like a blunder, but I can block. I can block, and it's not checkmate. It's looking like a background check. I think that's what my opponent missed. I think that was what my opponent missed. Eagle hunting, you played quite passively. You should have gone much more aggressive. You should have played much more aggressive, and my opponent just this is just checkmate. That was a good game. Eagle hunting, this game was yours. This game was yours. You missed this. If you had captured here, I can't capture with my queen because the bishop was coming here. I think the bishop was coming here, and that would be a pin. So I would have lost another rook, and I don't think there was a way I was going to survive that. Bro, use your normal accent. You sound too funny. Moses, I have no idea what you're talking about, and this is my normal accent. If you said my microphone is sounding funny, maybe you might be right. Maybe you might be right, but to claim that I'm bringing an accent out of nowhere, well, if that claim makes you happy, have some fun. We are here for some fun. If that claim makes you happy, just have some fun. All right, I'm not seeing any challenge. I am not seeing any challenge. Eagle hunting, okay. Krispov. Krispov, I can't accept 10-minute challenge. 10-minute challenge is too much. 10-minute challenge is just too much. I can't accept 10-minute challenge. Don't worry, it's just making sure for fun. I also suspected that. But what can I say? What can I say? I sound funny. Well, if I sound funny, I think I'm even happy. Some people are not some people are really not interested in chess. They just want to come online and have some fun. And if my accent sound really funny like that, I think I'm here to entertain people. So let's keep going. I see some challenges here, but the challenges, I see one that is 10 minutes and I see another that is rated. All right, guys, I think I'll be ending the stream now. I'm not seeing any challenge to accept, and I'm already feeling tired. I'm blundering pieces everywhere. I am just blundering my pieces everywhere. So with that, I'll be ending the stream. I'll be calling it a day now. I'll be streaming tomorrow and every other day, and I hope you all keep finding good moves in your games. And I'm out. Yes, Eagle hunting, that night misclick actually gave me a move, and I think maybe I used the move judiciously. I think I used the move judiciously. Yes? All right.